What's good, what's good, what's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome to another man. Man, listen, before I tell each and every one of y'all, thank y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere on this Tuesday, but you decided to come to the trap. It's your first time here, man. Welcome home, right? If you've been here, listen, don't eat all the leftovers, you feel me? Say something for our people, man. You know the food tastes better. Okay, listen, man. Today I wanna with a story. Right, I had this idea. Think about the word freedom. It is subjective. Because the idea of freedom truly means something different to everyone. And so for me, Jose, I remember and this is something I'm gonna be real vulnerable with, bro. Like, I learned to cope with the idea of never having my father, Jose. But there was always thoughts of me wondering, like, what it would be like to have him. And I remember playing, like, football. I played for St. Rock. Coming to play football with me. Saying to myself, seeing everybody with their father and being like mad about it. Jose, what happened to my sound? We good? Let me get it, because this story's on my brain, and I want us to really want us to really get this. I want to really get this. Man, my family in the building, what's up, baby? Man, I didn't even know you was coming, man. Pops was good. I see you, brother. You know I appreciate that when you come through. All right, let's go. I want to get this story while it's on my heart, Jose. How we feeling?
I'm glad we got it better.
Good. So let me rewind it a little bit. Shout out to Jose and Tootie for just getting that right. You feel me? So I remember when I was young, I used to watch everybody with their dad playing football. And I remember saying, like, yo, I want to play football. And, you know, the way our house was positioned, Jose, like, they had a park on this corner and a cemetery next to the corner, and we lived, like, right on the corner. It's the same corner where my mama got shot at. And I remember seeing, like, my grandmother used to tell me, like, go play football. You know, you want to go play. And I was to be like, all right, cool. But I remember, like, feeling a part of me was like I was missing something, right? And I would see, like, the little dudes, they daddy used to be, like, on them. And I didn't have that, you know, and it built something inside of me, Jose, something that was real tough. And so as I got older, like, we went to school and stuff, and I would see, like, dudes and females, you know, they daddies coming with them, right? And as I got older, Jose, I started to, like, not resent it no more, but I just understood that, yo, my daddy not here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so I remember not even thinking it subconsciously, but just, like, sometimes feeling sad about that. And then I remember going to prison, Jose, and I remember how some of my homies felt when they would leave visitation from seeing their kids. And it was the weakest I ever seen a man before. Fast forward, bruh. I became a father. And I remembered every feeling that I felt when I didn't have a father. And I remembered how I felt as a kid watching other people like interact with their kids, right? And so when I had my daughter, I really locked in on the stock market, Jose. And there was a reason behind that. I locked in on it in a way that I never did before because at the time I was, half hustling, half working a job. Hustling enough to where I didn't have to depend on a job, but working a job because I half-ass wanted to be legit. But I remember still working hella long hours. 6 days a week, 10, 12 hours a day. But there was no freedom in that. There was no freedom in that, Jose. And so I stopped hustling, right? And now I want to make up for that. I want to make up for that time. I want to make up for the money, so now I'm trying to work more. Right? I want to work more because now I don't got the hustle money no more. So now all I want to do is travel all over the world. And if a job is not giving me 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, I don't want it. If it wasn't giving me that, because I got time and a half by the time Thursday came here, Friday was time and a half, Saturday was time and a half, Sunday was double time. So if a job wasn't giving me 7 12s or 7 10s, 6 10s at the least, I didn't want it. So now I'm making a compromise, Jose. I'm putting money so I can provide, but yet my visibility to her is not what I would want. Because now I gotta fly in from another state, spend a couple days, fly back out, right? Get a hotel, and there just wasn't freedom in that. But I realized something, Jose. There was freedom in the market. The market became like this unseen partner that helped me daily buy back my freedom. And the more money I made in the market, Jose, the more I saw my money gravitating, the more I felt how those kids felt when they had their fathers with them. I was like, yo, I can take off and I don't care. I went to telling the job stuff like, bro, like I'm taking off. I'm not asking y'all to take off. I don't care if you grant the request to take off. I'm out of here. I'll be back in a week. Because I was really good at what I was doing. Like I'm the person, Jose, if you want somebody to go 400 feet up and connect that, yo, send Trap up there, send Free up there. He got it. He gonna kill it. So I understood my power. Right? And I was putting so much money in the market, bro, because my whole idea was there's freedom in the market. And then I started telling myself this. I don't gotta work 7 12s no more. I don't gotta chase that much overtime no more because I got this much money working for me. I am making more than my check in the market, or I ain't making my check, and there's freedom in the market. And so once I developed that mindset, I start telling myself, like, how much more can I use the job to leverage my freedom so that my freedom gives me the ability to spend time with my daughter? I remember this so vividly. I remember like my partner and them from the job calling me, be like, bro, when you coming back to work? And I'm like, bro, my daughter just turned 1. I'm gonna be here for a minute. because that's what mattered to me. What mattered to me more than providing, because what I realized in those moments, Jose, was, yeah, I'm making money on the job, but I'm losing time with my baby. Yeah, I'm making money, I'm working these 12, yeah, these checks are big, but does the dollar amount matter to the time spent? Because I personally never could remember a time where I had a father there for me. And so my whole thing was, I never want her to grow up, because I heard this so much, Jose. I heard kids as adults say that my father provided, but he wasn't there. My father was a great provider for me, but he wasn't really there. We only saw him on weekends. And it wasn't that, but he had to work so much. And what happens is the generation before us, they didn't know no other way. And so we are now a part of this era. That's why I love to call us financial revolutionaries, because we are now part of the era where we can take sole control of our financial freedom, and that we can paint that picture. Watch this, Jose. We have an empty canvas to paint what freedoms look like to us. So before, they had to adopt the canvas of the predecessors. They had to adopt the canvas of what the people before told them, this is what freedom looked like. This is what it looks like. And so you took that picture and said, yep, well, freedom looks like working 40 hours a week, getting a great job, retiring. That's what freedom looks like. But what happens is over time, bruh, the idea of it has taken on a new form. The concepts when it comes to investing has now changed. Our philosophies, our ideologies behind money, our investing acumen has increased. The way that we navigate checks, the way that we navigate banks, all of those things have changed now. So now we can become the Picassos, we can become the Michelangelos, the Da Vinci's of what our freedom looks like to us. We can paint our own Mona Lisa. We can do that. And so we don't have to have the restraints of the past. Let me say that a little better, Jose. We don't have to be slaves to the residue of the information that the past generation had around freedom. We don't have to be slaves to that. And so now, don't get me wrong, like I enjoy the idea of business, and I enjoy the idea of like dominating the market. But more than anything, I love the idea that my daughter still, Dad, you come and see me? Yep, I'm about to hop on a plane now. And how long you want me to stay? I'm gonna go shoot Trappin 2 because she back in New York. I'm gonna go shoot Trappin 2. You want to come back? I don't care. Like, that's what freedom look like. So what I'm gonna ask anybody is, I'm gonna make this statement: there's freedom in the market. But I want to ask you, what does it look like to you? There's freedom in the market. But what does it look like to you? And so now what happens is, we now can represent, for me, I now can represent the idea of a present father. So I don't want her to have that. My daddy, when people start talking about that, she can't relate to that. So let me go a little further, Jose. When we say there's freedom in the market, the next thing I'm going to ask you is, what generational curse are you breaking with the market? Because they are stacked, they are layered. They come in different ways. Okay, for some people, and I can gravitate to this too, it is, my mama wasn't there. She was working. My mama was hustling. She was in the streets. So some people grew up with that. It was like, my mama she provided for us, but she was always working. So now you have kids who practically raised themselves because mama just had to work. She was providing. So there's freedom, and the market can be a healer. Right? Because what happens is, once you peel back the layers of the financial trauma, we can start digging into the other stuff that we got going on. Okay, so why you so bossy? Why you so this? Well, I've been raising myself since I was 5. Where those little kids at? Mom always had to work, so I was doing this. I ain't had to really sneak out to do nothing. I could just walk out because mama worked 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. There's freedom in the market. What does that mean, Trap? It means while we so focused on, like, I'm going to run a checkup, just let's really focus on what does it cost for me to be free? And how can I partner with the stock market to consistently pay for my freedom and then put a down payment on the freedom of the people that's coming behind me? How can I put a down payment on the freedom of the people that's coming behind me? Now the market becomes a generational freedom setter. It becomes now a pillar into which your family uses to attain freedom. Let me back up a little bit, Jose. So today I did what's called an updated PFS. It's a personal financial statement, right? And so on this PFS, you have to write down like all your assets, all your liabilities, how much your house costs, how much health insurance you got, how much life insurance you got, any type of assets you got, anything. So as I'm with my people and I'm writing down what he getting the information from me, and he says, how much you got in the stock market, Trap? So of course, probably know I got 8 figures in the market. So he see that and he like, oh, he said, okay. He said, okay. Because I've been rocking with him for a while. So he said, I see why you walk. I say, yo, I'm confident not in the money that I bring in. I'm confident in what I know I got in there. My confidence comes not from my confidence comes because I know as much as that's moving, I am getting wealthier by the minute. But here's the gangster part, Jose. He says, I see you got 5 accounts listed here, but 4 of them are for you. What's this one? I said, oh, that's my daughter. I didn't know if you wanted to list that one as the assets under my name or not. He was like, your daughter has that much in there? I said, yeah, man. He said, oh, man, don't tell her. I said, why would not tell her? He said, man, if a kid know they got that much, I said, she only 8. By the time she 18, it's going to probably be 4 times as much. And what I thought about when he said that to me was, I just unlocked a new level. It was normal to me to do it because I had something in my brain. I understood that there was freedom in the market. And so immediately I said, I'm not about to put no money in a bank for her. I'm about to just put all her money in here. I don't need a stock. I don't need a traditional bank account for her. I don't want her to be, I got a bank account. No. We've been working for you since you was 1. You've been putting money to work. But then when I looked at the account, I was like, oh. Oh, she a millionaire. Oh. Imagine what that does for her. The conversation I have with her, not about how much money she got, but we buying stocks, Stank. How much of your money you got to put in the stock market when you get some money? How much money you got to invest? How much money you got to save? How much money you got to, have for yourself? It's better to have money working for you than to have money that you about to spend. We got to understand these principles and pillars when it come to not just attaining wealth, but sustaining wealth. What happens when you teach an 8-year-old how to not just attain it, but how to sustain it? What do you think happens when she becomes a woman? and she give birth to some kids, and she meet a man that don't really, and she like, no, this is what we doing. What happens when she can really take the lead financially and say, this is what we doing? What happens when she starts saying, if you're not financially compatible with me, then we can't even do what you think we about to do? And I don't mean financially compatible just by having the same money that I have. I'm saying financially compatible by thinking about thinking about money the way I think about it. Seeing money the way I see it. Why? Because my father taught me different. My father exposed me to something different. My father prepared me for something different. What happens when you start to understand that there is freedom in the market? And it's not to be shied away from. It's not to be scared of. The market is not for you to panic about. The scariest days to invest in the market is when the market has been running green forever. The safest days to invest in the market is when the market is bleeding red. Because they ain't got nowhere to go but up. But we know when it's running up, it's only a matter of time before it go down. What happens when you start learning, when you start being able to articulate and navigate future generations through this thing so they can now walk through life with a type of confidence? Bro, I remember being around some of my homies, Jose, and we just thought everybody got commodity cheese, bro. We just thought we thought that was normal. We all got commodity. It's all good. We all got the box that just say cereal. I go to your house and just say cereal. That's cool. We not tripping. You got the pack that just say eggs. Cool, it's no big deal. We not even much thinking like that. It's okay. We all got the patches on our pants. You done cut them out, your mama done passed it up, we're not gonna get no more. You better wear these 3 pair of pants. The one you wear Monday, you gotta wear Tuesday. The ones you wear Wednesday, you wear them Wednesday, and you better get Thursday, because I'm not washing, I'm not doing that. You got 3 pair of pants, you got 4 shirts. You get a stain on it, you better figure it out. That's normal. Boy, you had that shirt on yesterday, so what? You too, you had that one on Friday. What you talking about? What you talking about? It's so normal we can't even rib each other about the clothes. It's I bet you got holes in your sock though. I bet you got your sock folded over because you ain't got no footies, so you got the sock folded over. I bet you that. We all got dirty clothes on, but I bet your socks folded over. But bruh, check this out. What happens when you normalize something different? Bro, they got adults right now that walk through life and they not even much confident because they money not right. What happens when you start understanding, the market is my silent partner. The market is my ally. Yep, it goes up and down, but at the end of the day, it's 70% of the time works on the upside. Let me say that a little bit different. What happens when you understand that you have a silent partner that works in your favor 90% of the time? What happens? What happens? When we truly start to understand, bro, that there's freedom in the market and this thing should not be feared, it should be embraced. It should be a pillar to how we building families. It should be a pillar to what we tell our kids. It should be a pillar on what our grandkids understand. It should be a pillar. Financial literacy should be how we teach ABCs. It should how we teach them how to read. We should teach them how to count. We should nursery rhymes. Everything we do should revolve around this. This is way more important than Bert and Ernie. This is way more important than Mickey Mouse. This is way more important because if you don't teach them, they're going to be the next slaves to the system. They're going to be the next slave to the system. And the system don't care who the slaves are. The system just needs slaves. The system don't care who the slaves are. It just needs slaves. But there's freedom in the market. So instead of us wasting time on what's the next Amazon, what's the next Tesla. Instead of us wasting time on that, let's just find out the rules to the game so we don't become or produce the next slaves. Because we the era that gotta break free from it. We was born into the slavery. We was born into the economic inequality. We was born into the financial slavery. We was suffocated from wealth. We was deprived of the tools. We had to work our way to where we are. Cool, bet. We had to survive Reaganomics, bet. We had to survive that. We had to survive mass incarceration, bet. We had to survive 9/11. We had to survive multiple recessions. We done survived all of that. Bet. Cool. Now we in this era. We starting to learn about money. We starting to want to be about money. We starting to want to build wealth. We want to break curses. Cool. I got it. If you don't become the asset for the next generation, then you are truly the liability and you setting them back. So today the episode is There's Freedom in the Market. Episode 107, man. Welcome to Trappin Tuesdays, man. Woo! Jose, how you feel, dog? I needed to stand up for that a little bit, dog. I just needed to stand up for a second, dog. What? I just want to know what you ate for lunch. Man, you tripping, man. Nah, bro, bro, you know, we've been starting on time. And I think that's good, man. Wheaties? Nah, man. Never. I never was a fan of it. I never wanted. I'm gonna tell you why though, because Mike was the spokesman for Wheaties, and I was a John Starks fan.
John Starks don't even compare with Mike.
He don't. I used to just love the Knicks.
I can see
No. I used to love the Knicks, and I just thought it wasn't until I got older and I realized John Starks wasn't that guy. He was feisty.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard anybody say John Starks.
No, I ain't say he's my favorite. I didn't say that. Dominique Wilkins was my favorite. Dominique Wilkins was my favorite guy. I respected Mike, but Dominique Wilkins was my favorite guy. I just thought he was I thought he was that guy, right? But I never was, like, I used to respect Mike, but I was just a Knicks fan, dog. I don't know why.
When you say that, it made me think of back in the day, it was a lot more entertaining. We had Grandmama.
Larry Johnson. The game was entertaining. Like, so now John Starks wasn't my favorite guy. I just like how feisty he was. Like, he wasn't the biggest guy out there. He was just feisty, dog. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because he was around Anthony Mason, you know what I'm saying? But Dominique Wilkins was my favorite guy.
Okay.
Dominique Wilkins was my favorite guy. But I didn't like Wheaties, man, because I don't know. They didn't have sugar on them or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I liked all the Like Mike commercials. They had the best rhythm. I wanna be like Mike.
Mike's commercials was definitely the best.
Sometimes I dream that he is me. You don't know that?
Oh, I know that. Who don't know that?
Boy, they need to, you know what I don't like though? Why they don't make commercials that catch us like that no more?
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day, it was more
Sometimes I be that he is me, like Mike. You never seen a Like Mike commercial?
That's where he had the white basketball shoes.
Wow.
Did he just say the white basketball?
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah. Okay.
Every day he make us feel a little bit older.
Every day. I know I'm older. Bow Wow?
Oh, he talking about the Like Mike movie.
We let it go.
Like Mike movie.
Wow. That man said, "But Bow Wow." Golly. My dog said, wasn't Bow Wow in that? Wow.
Again, people think in the chat that's me, that's my son.
Damn. All right, y'all. He always take, now he want research. It's too late. Let it go, brother. Let it go, brother. Let it go, brother. Yeah, let it go, brother. Bro, we not talking about a movie. We talking about a commercial, bro. It's a commercial. Now he trying to. Anyway, welcome to Trappin' Tuesdays, episode 107. We are here, right? My dog said, well, Bow Wow. Yeah. Bro, Bow Wow probably wasn't even born when that commercial came out, dog. Sometimes I be, and here's me. Hey, that was the best. Say, them commercials. Give me a commercial from that era, outside of the mic commercial. Give me a, huh? Who? Toys R Us.
Toys R Us. And Skip It.
Toys R Us.
You remember the Skip It?
Nope. I want to grow up. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Come on.
There's a million toys at Toys R Us
that I can play with. That I can play with. Damn. Iconic. Dead. Bro, wasn't nothing like a blockbuster night, cut. Come on, man. Wasn't nothing like a blockbuster night. I remember my grandmother letting me go in the blockbuster, bro, and be like, all right, it's Friday. You had a good week in school. I ain't had to come there and bust your ass. 3 movies. Rent 2, get 1 free. Come on, boy.
And don't forget about the video games.
That's what I was at. I had the Nintendo. I'm like, Mom, look, can I get 2 movies and 1 video game?
Most people don't know that Blockbuster had a smell, too, when you walked in there.
I don't remember the smell, Jose. It's been years. It's been years. I don't know what the smell was. I don't know, but I know I had a blast in there.
I know you made him go in that box when you thought that game you wanted was in the main.
I know somebody brought it back. All right, we're going to get into the show. But I got this memory, bro. I talked about this the other day on my Instagram Live, and this was really good. I said, what was the top 3 things you did when your Nintendo game messed up?
Everybody
the first thing is...
Yeah, you got to blow it, you tap it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we know that's number 1. We know that's the number 1 thing. What's the next 2? What's the next 2?
Mine was the tap.
Yours was the tap?
Smack it on your hand. Yep.
Which yours was? The whip. Which yours was, Jose?
The tap. But I'm trying to think what the third one is.
My second one was putting the other tape on top of it.
You hold it all the way down.
That was my second one. Put the tape in, you put the other one on top of it, you can't close it, now you got the 2 tape sticking in. See, you wasn't on it, see? That's the 2. You gotta put, somebody said it, you gotta put the 2 cartridges. That's the number 2 move.
How was you fitting 2 cartridges in a Nintendo?
Because it bounces up and down. See, you wasn't a real Nintendo head. I would've took all your games, I know it. I was stealing your games out your house. That's a fact. I was stealing all your games, for sure. Bruh. For sure. Duck Hunt, out of here.
Because if I blew it and I had
double
just
dribble, out of here. If you got a sight bike, it's done.
If I blew it and I had just the right amount of spit in there,
nah,
it was going to
don't always, that's why I know you ain't no gamer. Because it don't always work. So now you you ain't had the right games. You made me too rich for my blood. Mine ain't work.
Madden.
Too rich for my blood.
Bowl.
Ours ain't work. You got to put it in there. You throw the other, come on. All right, so Jose don't know that. That's why that's your son. 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 I get it. It makes more sense to me every time. I get it.
Some people talk about rubber alcohol.
What's the number 3?
You about to say took a paper bag and folded it and put it in there.
The alcohol.
So y'all wow.
Wow.
If I messed up the game.
The alcohol. Yes. So it depends.
First of all, if I use my mama alcohol on a game, that's
why that's your son, because you don't know. All rules go out the window when the game ain't working. We taking risks. We risking our life when the game ain't working, dog.
Bruh.
That's why I know. That's why I know. That's why he don't know the Like Mike commercials, because he your son. That's why he don't know. The alcohol. So you got 3 ways to use alcohol. You're going to either use the Q-tip, you're going to either find the tissue paper, or you're going to use your shirt. Or if you're real ignorant like me, you don't care, you really want the game to work, you just pour it in there. And now you got alcohol. You got alcohol everywhere. you dripping alcohol. And if they had the green alcohol, oh, I'm gone. I got it. Yes, sir. I can't believe you shocked right here. This guy never. Wow, no, that's your son. Ever. Look at the chat. Everybody in the chat.
I'm seeing
the people in the chat understand this.
I told you if I blew enough and just had enough wetness in there, it was straight. But the alcohol drink, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Did you really have a Nintendo or you saw that on YouTube?
Miranda Bennett would have wore me. I would still get away with it.
You look like a Sega Genesis kind of person.
I had Genesis too.
You look like a Sega Genesis. You look like the person when you come in your house, you got the Sega Genesis, you got the Nintendo, you probably got a Dreamcast, you probably got an Atari. We didn't have all that. You got one system and you got the worst TV in the house. And when my growing them left, I snuck and put it on the big screen. I snuck and put, because I don't know why they thought the games messed the TV up. Don't put that game on my big TV. Yeah, that's what was happening here. The one I had it on, it had the plies on it. And come on. Yeah. Put the game We did that as adults. Soon as she leaves, go put on the big TV. I don't know what you got going on, Jose. Every day I talk to you, I realize.
Yeah, it will.
All right, y'all. Enough of having fun. Let's get to it, man. We got an amazing show tonight. We got some things to talk about tonight. A few things happening in the market. Man, today the market, we was on verge of having a 9-day win streak. It was on for day 9. We almost had, now the market was fighting all day today. But around 2 o'clock, it actually went positive. Around 2 o'clock, it went positive. The NASDAQ and the S&P went positive, not by much, and it only stayed positive for about 60 seconds, at best. By the time I blinked my eyes, it wasn't positive no more. I said, dang, right? So that was real cool. Tweet, let's get into it, man. Let's call out some of my people. Before we go that, let me call out some of my people right quick. Troy Turner was good. Isis Evans was good. Duke 9504 was good. CC, I can't think your last name, F was good. Brandy Drake was good. Natasha Phoenix was good. Roxanne was good. Trappin Man AJ was good. Dancing Diamonds was good. Shazam X was good. Chocolate Seed was good. Quentin Flakes was good. The Newton was good. Man, we see so many people in here, man. And some people been rocking with us for a long time. Let's go to our mantra. Today, let's get to it, man. All right, y'all know how we do with this thing right here, man. This is what we stand on. This is what we live by. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man. Okay. How we feeling? You know. All right, 20. Nope. Let's start with a recession portfolio, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get that out the way, man. Let's get the recession portfolio out the way. Let's get it out the way. All right, man. We're gonna get into our recession portfolio right quick. We're gonna start getting this out the way early. All right, let's talk about the money, man. Let's get to it. All right. So, brother, bro, we so close. So today we actually started off today. crossed the 4 million. This morning, I was at full sum. I said, we back at the 4 million joint. You dig? And that's the, so I was like, okay, but it's not back at 3.9. So, Apple, I see the Apple call. We still punching that down. Apple call's doing good. The AMAC call just got slaughtered, so didn't turn out for us. Amazon doing good. Let's go with our two. Amazon. That was the 175 Amazon call we put in. That thing killing it. We put that into the Patreon last week, 2 weeks ago. We put that in there. Our 195 call is expires in January, so I think we'll be okay with that. Let's go a little further. All right. As y'all know, we have, I think I'm missing a play, though. Maybe they out of line. Go over there, go to the next one, to it. Go to the next one. I should have another one, right? All right, there we go. So we got the AVGOs. We in on those. Y'all know we sold half of those long time ago, but we still doing good with that. The AXP and the BRK play down. They close to turning green. They so close. We done fall all the way back on those. The GE players killing it. Still good. GEV, I said I'm cutting it at 10,000. It got to 8,000. I was watching. I said, as soon as it gets to 10,000, I'm cutting it. Because I've been fighting with this play for too damn long. All right, we got the KLAC play. That one, we done went through emotions with that play. We got the Eli Lilly play, our January 25 call. It went bonkers. Our January 25 call, we've been in that one for a minute. Let's go a little further. Go one more to it. All right, there we go. So then we got the January. Let me see something. So we've been in the January call for a minute. That one been printing. We got 100% on that. We sold half. The Eli Lilly call was the one we put in maybe, I think, a week ago. But it done ran out the park. So when I put the Eli Lilly call in, I told the Patreon people, I said, listen, this play here for my heavy hitters. And the reason why I say it is because certain plays they're a bit expensive. Like they cost, she said, like I know, like certain plays. And so here's my thing. Like I don't judge a play based on how much it costs. I judge it based on the data, the quality. So I'm like, all right, bet. So when people ask me in the Patreon, I'm like, yo, like why it cost so much? That's how the market has it priced. I can't go change the price. You know what I'm saying? They be like, Trap, you got something a little cheaper? You got something a little cheaper though? I be like, just maybe this one's just not for you. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We definitely got something in all price ranges. Our average call gonna probably cost you about $800 to $1,000, 100%. Now, will you get them? No, cheaper than that?
He said inflation.
Nah, man.
Hell no. 800 to 2 man. 800 to 2 man.
800 to 2 man.
You try to downplay the jerk?
It's about 800 now, because look, I'm going to tell you why. That's a fact. Anytime we go under 800, we take an L. That's a fact. Somebody told me that in the Patreon. They said, Trap, go ahead on and just leave them alone. Like, I don't care. Like, somebody DM me this. And I was like, bro, you can't be like that. They was like, listen, bro, we be on a fire streak, and here you go. This was their word verbatim. No lie. This was their word verbatim to me. We be on a cold-blooded win streak, and I don't want to call nobody's name. It's somebody I'm very good with in the group, too. They were like, bro, we be on a cold-blooded win streak, and here you go trying to please people. Now we done took back-to-back L's because you trying to go against the grain and please everybody. And I had that, like, damn, you right. Like, right. They was right. They were like, bro, like, stop it, bro. They were like, really, they were like, stop. And it was a woman. It wasn't even the man. It was a woman. She was like, yo, stop it. Like, stop it. Don't do that. we take unnecessary L's when you do that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. She was like, put that in the, she said, go put that in the buy and hold form. I was like, bro, you gotta be diplomatic, man. You know what I'm saying? You tripping. So, but, nah, because the Amazon play the last Amazon play costed $1,000. Man, you on timeout, man. You on timeout, man. But so we got so I put this Eli Lilly play. It was $960, and I said, hey y'all, this one for my heavy hitters. You know, this for people who done, you know, you been in here and you done got some baggers under your belt, cause now you don't care about putting the money in. I don't know how much that Eli Lilly play was. I think it was like what, 2,000, 3,000? How much the Eli Lilly play was? The March one. It was probably about that since it done ran up. We got it. It was probably about 7,000 up. Yeah, the first one was like 6,500 because that went up like 100 and something %. I think the second one was probably like 6,000-7,000. But look, and I remember some people in the Patreon was like, God damn, Trap, I'm gone. I'm in it. And I remember, like, you know, it's crazy because when I see stuff like that, it's like in my mind I'm saying I just stretched them. I just stretched them. I just stretched you. I just helped you. Somebody say 7,000. That was 7,000. But watch this. It's up now. It went crazy this morning. Right? So here's what happened though. My whole philosophy is this. And I'll be real with you. Yep, I remember that. It was 94. It was 99,000 for this new one. It was 9,000. I knew it because I bought like, I don't want to say how many I bought. Well, then we got 3,000 people in the trap. So since we got 3,100 people in the trap, I bought 27 contracts of that one, of the Eli Lilly play. And I remember somebody saying in the chat, somebody pray for me on this one because I'm in it with him. I'm in there with you, Trap. And I was like, damn, I hate when they say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah, like I hate when they say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that one went crazy. Our meta call going crazy. We just catching hell with this 505 call. We just catching, like it get where it'll go positive and then it go, but we in it till December. We all right. Netflix call went crazy for us. Our ServiceNow calls are just like out of here. That December NVIDIA was an old NVIDIA play we had before the split. It was a $1,000 call that broke down to a $100 call. So that we doing crazy on that one. Let's go a little further to it. Yep, and so that is our February, our 130 call. That one done turned green, and we waiting on our 140 to turn green. Now, we had a little controversy yesterday in the group. Brandon, man, come holler at me right quick, B. I need Brandon to be, because they be thinking, they give me a hard time for this yesterday. So me and Brandon was shooting so the only reason I'm showing this is because, you know, it done skyrocketed, right? So me and B was shooting content yesterday in here. And I said, damn, hold up, B. Palo Alto they got earnings today. But I was in Dallas the weekend. So I had already kind of like mapped the play out, but I was uncertain about it. You feel what I'm saying? I was uncertain. I was really uncertain about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was really uncertain about this play. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I knew it was at risk. If I would have did it early in the day, a week ago, I wouldn't have been tripping. But I knew it was earnings day. And this was in my mind. I'm going to be real with you. This was in my mind. We done rolled all the way back on our AXP play and our BRBK play. They not all the way green, but we done came all the way back. We done fought back in those two plays. Most people you done fought back in the Amazon play. So you done fought back, and the play actually went negative one day. It ran, and then one day it went negative, and then it popped back, Monday and today. So I said, B, man, they not gonna. I was sitting and I was like, man, it was like 350. I'm like, B, I don't want. I won't make this play, bro, but I'm uncertain about this play because if it don't do right, it's an earnings call. If it goes south, it's going south. You know what I'm saying? If it goes south, it's going south. And I know for a fact, if I get them in this play and it goes south, I'm not going to never hit the end. I'm not going to never hit the end of this. Man, Trap, you told us not to do that. But then because I also know there are some people who going to just follow me off the cliff. They don't care. Because our track record's so good. So I said, I'm sitting here, and I got the phone in my hand, and I'm just like, man, B. I literally asked B. I said, B, you think I should make this play? And B was like, man, I got trauma with that shit, Trap. B was like, man, I got trauma with that one, dog. I ain't doing that one, dog. I just got right. Like, I just got back right. So I'm like, all right, B. So we shoot the content a little bit more. I'm like, B, stop. I'm about to put it in there. So I get on the phone, literally, bro, get the phone, look at the play that I had, put it in, and this is exactly what I did. I hit the play and threw the phone. I said, B, I did it. I said, shit, I got to put it in the Patreon right quick and let them know I did it. It was literally 357.
That's why they said 359.
It was am I lying, B? It was 357 when I made the play. I said, okay, B, let me put it in here and let them know. Like, and I really put it in the group, was like, do not follow me here. Literally, do not follow me. And you know what I knew for a fact, Jose? For some people, that is an invite to follow me. That is no, we going. Like, here we go, Trap. And bro, and here's what happened. So initially, George was here. I'm like, Jug, cuz, don't leave. I needed moral support. I needed support. I'm not gonna lie. I needed some. If they could have saw what happened during that time, they'd have been like, okay, I see why. So I needed support. I was like, George, don't leave. He was like, what? I'm about to clock out. I said, nah, cuz, chill. I said, chill, cuz. I needed support right quick. All right, it's going into overtime. Don't worry about it. So we watching it, and so they talking, and then it goes, oh, Palo Alto, Ernest is out. I went and stood behind the pole. I'm like, oh, God damn. So we looking. Now, before they talked about it, they were showing the price going up. And then it went down. I said, God damn. And the first thing I told B, shit, I'm glad I ain't put it in a group, like, enough time, bruh. Right. I'm like, all right, I can take the L on it. Damn. I was like, damn. Huh? It dropped like $7. But it dropped like $7. And I was like, damn. Like, mom was like, damn. And I said, shit. Well, I'm glad I ain't put it in a group, in time for them to get to it. That was my condolences to myself. Well, I'm glad I ain't put it in a group because they didn't get to hit it. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know what happened. That thing said, I say, B, they mad at me now. That's the first thing I say, B. I say, let me go see who cursing me out now. Let me see who cursing me out in the chat. And it ran up. So I just wanted them to know that B was right here. I didn't do that. I literally put the play in. Yeah, I literally put that play in at 3, and I saw the price on that play. It was not cheap. So I just want them to know that, man. Anyway, let's go to that first, man. So Palo Alto play turned out good. We got QCOM. We got QCOM, that's down. We probably dead on that one. And we got QQQ, the Qs is doing good, the SMHs and the TSMs is down. Go a little further to it. And then we got our TSM XLK and XLY. I probably gonna get out the XLK play because it's September. I might just get out of it, see what that do, you dig? So anyway, there we go, man. If you want to come join the Patreon, man, come rock out with us, man. Come show us some love. You know, that's what it is. You know how we rock. We have a good time. The chat is going crazy. Right, here's our buy and hold. Actually, Jose, the buy and hold is actually up now more than it was. Is up now more than it was before the July dip. I was up 41%. Now I'm up 45%. We could be going for a 60% year. That's probably going to be my biggest year ever. If we get a 60% year, my biggest, well, on lot, well, yeah, so 51 probably is my biggest year right now, so we get that. That'd be crazy, but I did that during the pandemic, so that don't even count because nobody didn't see it, so don't matter what I said. But we probably, if we can get a 45, 50% year, man, y'all know that's we good. In case you don't know what we do with the buy and hold, every year we tear it down and we start it back over. Every year we start from scratch with 0 stocks in the buy and hold, so if you're in the Patreon, you get it. Let's go a little further. Let's look at our buy and hold plays for the day. All right, Allstate. Oh, look at Allstate. It don't win all the way. Look at Allstate. It don't fall back. All the way. 3,000 in the green. Let's go. Insurance. Costco being Costco. Cintas killing it. Decker's down. EME is up. FICO. I told y'all about FICO when the stock was $700. Y'all said it was too high. Well, it's $1,000 now. I guess it's really too high. You know what I'm saying? We got Eli Lilly, you know what's doing that. Meta and NVIDIA is down. PWR, and I told y'all about VRTX. This play is the most fluctuating play in the portfolio. One day to be down $4,000. I get up the next day, it's up $18,000. Then during the week, it might go back to $5,000. This is the most craziest play in this portfolio, but somehow I love this toxic-ass relationship me and this stock have. I love this toxic. It's so toxic. Every day I won't put it out, but every day it's just, the days I won't put it out, it'd be like, no, look what we doing. And the days I'll be like, yeah, I love you, be like, no, put me out. And so I just love it, and I'm gonna keep buying it. But that's the recession portfolio, Jose. Let's go. All right, let's go a little further, man. Let's get into some money, man. Let's talk about some money, man. All right, Tootie, before we do this, let's show our heat map. Let me see the heat map right quick before we get into our word on the street. Let's take a look at our heat map, y'all. So, Palo Alto, 7% today. They are the outliers for the day. And guess what? We got positions in both of them. Palo Alto and Eli Lilly. They were the outliers today. Apple had a small move today. Waste Management did good today. Procter & Gamble, 1% today. Don't sleep on Clorox. Don't sleep on that. PayPal did good today. Got under some they got some new things going on. They're actually about to partner with Apple and Amazon. As a partnership, Apple is going to use not PayPal, but the Waymo. I think it's Waymo. Venmo. They're going to use Venmo with some of their checkouts, so that's going to be good for them. Yeah, man. Home Depot, Lowe's actually had a bad, not too good of an earnings call today. They're saying that the DIY, the do-it-yourself trade is over. Lowe's. The people are saying that the DIY, do it yourself. They're saying, I was listening to the stats on it today, and they said how like during the pandemic, you know what I like about Wall Street? They gave everything a name. It was a DIY trade, and the DIY trade was people weren't buying houses, they were fixing them up. And so Lowe's and Home Depot got spikes because people wanted to fix their floors and people wanted to fix their whatevers. And so now people don't want to do that no more. You're saying people don't want to do that no more. But I don't know how that's a thing because people still, new construction, I don't know. Anyway, there we go. All right, let's get into it, man. Word on the street, man. Let's talk. I have a whiteboard moment I'm going to have this week. And I think it's good because I came up with this framework, Jose. I think once I do this, I'm going to map it out some more and I'm going to teach it. It's called a behavioral investing moat. A behavioral investing moat, which is essentially going to be a behavioral framework that, and I wrote this down, that has critical traits to improve your investment identity. On the cool, I'm like a psychologist over here, dog. Like, I'm figuring stuff out over here. I'm figuring stuff out. And with this, I'm going to do what's called a wealth assessment. Jose? And with the wealth assessment, you're going to take, I'm not going to tell y'all my stuff, because y'all going to, they're going to take my stuff. Nah, they're going to take my stuff. We ain't going to give them that. 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 That's coming. We're going to call that our patent. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Going to make our stock go up. We're going to make our stock go up when we drop this. You dig? All right, let's go a little further. Let's get into it, Tootie. Let's get into it. All right, so what the market normally does after an 8-day rally. So I figured this out. Y'all know I like to give y'all data and stats. So these are the days, these are the years where we had an 8-day rally is a long rally. That means the market ran hot for 8 straight days with no down days. That's truly not like the market can have a rally, but in between the rally, there's a downside. And so the biggest rally is a 10 to 13 day rally where the market ran hot for 13 days. I'm like, ooh. So here's what happens. They had some stats on it. The stats was in 2013, when the market had an 8-day rally, it returned 29%. Now, here's what I like about that. Watch this. Before the market ended the first half with, watch what I'm about to say. This is about to be profound. Because I wrote something down that I want y'all to understand. I wrote this down. And I want y'all to write this down. History and psychology are the most important investments you can make as an investor. Right? And what that simply means is your investment in data, in the history of the market, you have to have that. So one of the things I always give y'all is data. Why? Because data allows me to make decisions in the market. And the next thing is your psychology around the market, which is why I created the behavioral framework, right? And we're going to get into that. So I'm going to just say this, one of the reasons why I have a cheat. So investing is not as hard as people make it seem, right? You don't have to be an accountant, right? You don't have to go to MIT or IT. You don't have to go to none of those things to be great at the market. In actuality, there's not many hedge funds that have right now a 45% return on their fund this year. There's not many of them. There's not many of them, right? So in essence, I'm not only beating the market, I'm going to rephrase that. We are not only just beating the market, we're also beating the brakes off Wall Street. Let's make that clear. We are not only beating the market, we're also beating the brakes off Wall Street. Now watch this. Let's dig a little deeper with that. For my people that's playing the options game, for my people that's in the Patreon, for my people that's in Trappers Anonymous, for my people that's doing both, here's what you're really doing. Let's say we got a 45% return on our buy and hold. You got to add, if you want to be really good, you really add what we doing in the options market to that return, and we really hitting the grand slam. So we not only beating the market with buy and hold, we beating the market when we add our option plays. Let me just see something right quick. Let me just look at something right quick. Let me look at something right quick. I want this to do something. I'm gonna give y'all an idea. So watch this. So watch this. Okay. So I don't wanna act like I'm saying this by myself. Right? I want somebody to interpret this. Somebody to interpret this for me. Come here, Sean. All right, let's just do this right quick. So here is the options return. What does that say from a percent perspective?
34%.
34.76%. Thank you, brother. So watch this. 45.14% plus 34.76%. You add that together, you probably about 80% almost, right? We almost had like 8. That's insane. That's insane. Where you gonna go get 80% return on your money at in a year? I ain't gonna say it ain't no work, because when you be down for them 2, 5, 6 weeks, you be working. You be stressing. You feel me? Look, somebody say, let me do something right quick. Drop in the chat, if you're in the Patreon, if you're in Trappers Anonymous, drop in the chat what your portfolio is up right now. We're gonna call them out. We just want to highlight some people that's really just like killing it. You in here too, families. Tell me what you got. We want to just highlight our people that's killing it. You feel me? We want to highlight our people that's killing it. You feel me? Like you been on Wall Street. You killing them. Look, somebody said I'm up 25% on my buy and hold, Trap. What? You killing the market. Trap, I'm up 74%. Charlotte Jones. Trap, I'm up 80%. Trap, I'm up 30K. Hodges Combs, I'm up 80%. Franklin Reed, 34%. Cody Rieger, up 35%. Emil, up 70%. Fossil Blue, up 373%. God, this is insane. Look at these numbers. Nate the GOAT, I'm up 30%. Come on, man. Tosh, I'm up 47%. Buy and hold. Trap, I'm up 44%. That's double R. Sir James. Look, y'all, look at it. You see these numbers we doing?
147%.
Come on, look, Andy, I'm up 60 from 60K to 95K. Come on. I'm up 37%. My buy and hold trap is up 34%. My options is up 56%. Come on, Tori. Come on, Tori. Come on. Nakaya Simmons, I'm up 37%. Trap. I'm up 200% on my options money. Trap. Trap, I'm up 78% year to date. 103%. I got a screenshot too. Come on. I want y'all to understand, y'all. Like, we are doing something that they said we could not do. We are doing something that they don't want us to know how to do. You know why? Because there's freedom in the market. There's freedom in the market. Look at that, bro. 20% buy and hold, 98% options. Come on, bruh. Buy and hold, I'm up 30%. Trap, I turned 5K to 94K from February to July. Come on. 110% in options, Trap. This what happened when you join, and I'm not even just putting that on the community, because some of them, yeah, we take screenshots. Jose done turned the chat on. I done got tuned in with the chat too. We got screenshots, now it's on. We got screenshots, now it's on. Now you ain't got to hit me on the ground. We got screenshots now. Matter of fact, if you're in the Patreon, flood your screenshots in the chat. Flood your screenshots in the chat. Buy and hold. We flooding the gram tomorrow. All day I'm flooding the gram with my people's screenshots tomorrow. All day. Tomorrow is a screenshot day. That's all we doing, screenshot. All right, but let's go a little further and talk about this though, man. Here's what I wanted to say. In 2013, After an 8-day rally, the market returned in total 29%. All right, let's make that make sense. Remember this? The first half of the year, we said this. When the market is down, when the market gives us 21%, we can expect on average a what? 9% gain, right? So 21 and 9 is what? 30, right? Watch this though. After an 8-day rally, the market finished in 2013 with a 29% rally, a 29% at the end of the day. Think about this. The market gave us 21% in the first half, and we said on average, on the back half of the year, we'll get 9%, but we got to take a what? 9% decrease. Well, check this out, y'all. If we get 9% after the 21 we had, that gives us 30%. That puts us right in the range of everything on here but 2017. 2021, 2019, 2013, that puts us right in the range. That puts us right in the range of what? What the data told us. If it don't, this is it. History might don't repeat itself, but it rhymes. So what do we mean when we say that history rhymes? It means if we take that same data, apply with this, we get a 29, we get a 28, we get a 26. Those are different, but they similar. And then you get the 19%, well, that's 10% off, but guess what? It's still in the vicinity. So that's all we say when we say history don't repeat itself, it often rhymes. All right, so let's go a little further right there. All right, so in 2017, after an 8-day rally, we get 19%. After 2019, the market ended with a 28%. And after 2021, the market ended with 26%. So I wanted us to see that. Let's go a little further to it. All right, here's how the rally is spread out. So one of the things that I wanted to do is I wanted to show us how the rally is spread out in different sectors. So we can see a rally, but let me show y'all how this can help us. Now, I'm going to be real with you. You can take this for what you want. From August 5th, which was the intraday low, until Monday's close, so we ain't even counted day. Monday's close. From August 5th, technology is up 18%. Discretionary is up 11%. Communication service is up 8%. Financials is up 8%. Industrials is up 7%. Energy is up 5%. Healthcare is up 5-point-some%. And materials is up 4-point-some%. Let me say this to you. I'm going to give you this game. Patreon people, don't be mad. Trappers Anonymous people, don't be mad. If you want to make some plays in the end of the year, you just follow what the market is doing. You don't got to go look for. You don't got to go try to find. You don't got to ride the coattail of something that's up 300% already. All right, cool, bro. Since August 1st, since August 5th, so August, whatever today is, you say, okay, well, Trap, this is what the market, watch this. Watch what I'm about to say here. That's why I told y'all, and guess what had a horrible day today? The Russell 2000. The Russell 2000 had a horrible day today. That's why I told y'all this. You ain't got to go run behind what they talking about. What they were saying, oh, the market rotating. The market rotating. The market rotating. The market rotating. They leaving tech. They leaving tech. They leaving tech. They going here. And what I said, man, don't go fall for that, y'all. Don't go try to go load up on small cap stocks. You know what they did? The market just took a breather. It just took a breather. You know why? You got to think about it. The market gave you maybe 26% last year. It gave you 21% in the first half of this year. Bro, the market got to cool off. It got to cool off. Every so many months, bro, it got to just say, all right, well, let's take some profit. Every so many months, the market got to say, let's just take some profit. Prime example, the market took a beating in September. October, November, we ran. You ran from November to April. You made a bag. You done made retirement money. You done made all kind of money if you was with the business. You made a whole bunch of money. All right, bet. The market says, nah, bro, we done went November, December, January, February, March. We done gave y'all 6 months of just flow, running, companies hitting $3 trillion market caps. And we keep saying, go higher, go higher, go higher. It's going higher. Once I start getting delusional, I'll be like, no, it's time. Let me sit down. Come sit your ass right here. Sit down. Sit in the corner. Listen, that's what the fool's gold is about. When people have that fool's gold, it's not necessarily finding fake gold. It's the imaginary situations that you start putting together in your head. That's what it's really about. No. That's what the fool's gold is about. It ain't so much about, it's fake gold. Like, that's a thing too. But it's more so about, that's why they call it gold fever. It's the imaginary things that you start putting in your head. The stock done went from 400 to 900. And guess what you saying? Oh, it's going to go to 1,500. Where you get 1,500 from? Oh, I'm about to put a $1,200 call on that for 2029. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, fam? What are you doing? What are you doing? Man, one of my partners, I say, no, bro. He said, man, I'm about to go sell my McLaren. And I say, no. Do not go sell the car. He said, I'm going to go sell the car. When I'm going to get like $200,000 from it and put the whole 200 in here. I say, no, not on my watch. Not on my watch. I'm not taking the responsibility for that. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that, bro. You tripping. The fool's gold. And then they start thinking, oh, I can just do anything. Okay, I say, okay. You don't follow the lead. Look, you don't watch me do it consistently, and now you just want, oh, Trap, what you think about this? I say, how you even come up with that? I got an NVIDIA 1300 for June 2027. What, dog? Yeah, it's 900. Now to where this going, man, leave me alone. Don't even text me no more, dog. I don't want no parts of that buffoon. I don't want no parts of that foolishness, dog. I don't want no parts of that. But let's get back to what we saying, though. So what I don't want, that's when the greed go to coming in place, dog. When you feeling like, yo, the one thing about me, I always self-assess. Like, I know when I'm getting greedy. I know when I done got a little delusional. Hey, chill out, man. Chill, man. Go sit down. Go on, sit down. Go on, chill out a little bit. I don't even make plays when I still feeling like that. That's why it's always good to be in position. Because when you're in position, you watching your plays run, you don't have to go chase nothing. I can just be like, nah, bro, we good already. We good already. You don't got to make no more plays, bro. You good right now. Sit on your hands. And I want y'all to, get that. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to get that. Like, it's okay to be, stock's going to run. But also, and that's why people be hitting me like, Trap, man, NVIDIA owner sold some shares. I say, bro, the stock done went up 200% last year, 100% this year. Why not? He about to add to his liquid network right now. He about to put some cash on hand. Man, Trap, Jeff Bezos sold some Amazon stock. He got 6 million shares. Them 200,000 shares he sold, man, that ain't nothing. And he probably got stock compensation, get another 500,000 shares at the end of the year because the stock outperforming. Bruh, that's what they supposed to do. Don't you take profits? That's all they doing. They locking in them profits. Hey, I've been had the stock for 10 years. Let me sell some. The man net worth went from like 40, I don't know, something to 9 billion this year. NVIDIA CEO, 400 million, something to 2 billion to 9 billion. What you think he gonna do? Man, let me get some of that, man. You know how much rice I can buy with this? That's my dog with the black. He need another black jacket. That's what he needs, you hear me? All right, let's go a little further, man. The everyday black jacket. All right, so here's what I want to show y'all. Rumble Mag 7 Rumble. And this is what I don't like when people be saying, like, this, like, that's why I don't buy into the headlines. I listen to the headlines, but I don't internalize them. You know why I don't internalize them? Because them people just be talking. I'm about to tell y'all something that's even more crazy. Bro, they don't really know too much more than you. They don't really know too much more than you. That's why you outperform them. That's why we be outperforming. I want y'all to do something. Watch this. When you listen to the people on there, they don't never show their portfolio. But that's cool. You can get an idea for their portfolio when you hear people say, yeah, I'm long on Procter & Gamble. Why are you in Procter & Gamble, dog? Yeah, we've been in Procter & Gamble for 5 years. Oh, your portfolio trash. You really on here being a CNBC contributor, and you got Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson. What? Yeah, we don't got no NVIDIA in our what? Yeah, we don't got no tech in our portfolio. What? Huh? How you still got clients? I know your performance is low. Yeah, we didn't get into Eli Lilly at all. Huh? What you talking about?
They say that. Like,
Bro, I be just looking at them like, yep, you losing. I know you losing people money. You giving them people a full. Yeah, we just, bro. When I be listening to them, and I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I'm just telling us that you got to be mindful when you listening to what they be saying. Yeah, we just bought. The stuff we just got a position in AT&T. What? So you mean Apple? Yeah, we not a buyer of Apple because we feel like Apple, bro, the stock is up. What you talking about? Yeah, we not getting into the semis. We just felt like the semis were oversaturated. Bro, what are you talking about? You're not in semis? You're not in technology? You're not in Apple? What are you in? What are you in? Where's your people money at? Yeah, because this company got a good dividend yield, and we felt like this was so you trade dividends for performance. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we know the balance sheet is not the best. Well, you shouldn't be there. It doesn't have the best balance sheet. We feel like it's a turnaround story. Man, that ain't no turnaround story. That's out of here, fam. I'm telling y'all, when you go on there, I promise you this. When you go on there, you listen to CNBC, I want you to just listen to what they be holding. Yeah, we've been holding Warner Brothers for like 3 years, yo. That's one of the worst performing stocks in the S&P this year. Yeah, because we're a firm believer in Walgreens, Boost Mobile. Yo, they about to get kicked out of the market. They about to get kicked off the market. They about to get delisted, and you got that in the portfolio. You got Walgreens, Boost, Alliance. That's what you really got. Yeah, we believe that CVS is going to be, you really got that. So you don't got NVIDIA. You don't got Google. You don't got Amazon. You don't got Apple. You don't got Eli Lilly. You don't got Costco. Right? Cool. Like, you don't got Costco. You don't got Canva. You don't got Kava. You You got none of them. Draft, you got none of them. But you got Comcast. You know, our parent company, Comcast, so I'm just telling y'all, like, hear them, but I'm listening to them. I be listening for other stuff because I don't be paying, because they don't be talking with sense. And watch what I'm about to tell y'all though. And these are the people running your 401ks. These are the people running your retirement. It may not be them, but it's people that think the same way. It's people that think the same way. That's who running your retirement. That's who running your portfolio. That's who got your 401k. That's who got your HSA. That's who got your whatever, your pension. That's who running it. Yeah, we still been holding on to Peloton. What? What? So just be mindful of that, man. just be. That's why I tell y'all, once you build up your investing acumen, that's freedom in the market. There's a saying, Jose, for the people that love pets, don't hold this against me. People who love animals, don't hold this against me. Real talk. But like when they put animals in a zoo with elephants, like they have the mama and the daddy elephants, the bigger ones, they have them with a steel stake in the ground, right? And then they have the baby elephant with the steel stake in the ground. And then as it gets older, it removes the stake and then uses a wooden stake. And then it becomes a point where they don't even have to use the stake. They just put the thing on his neck and just let it be there. And because it's conditioned, it'll just walk in that same circle. Not even realizing how powerful it is, not really even realizing how strong it is, not realizing that if he just decided to just like ram out of there, nobody could stop it. But watch this. And the elephant is actually one of the smartest animals in the animal kingdom. So here's what that goes to show you. No matter how smart you are, if you are programmed and conditioned over long periods of time, it becomes your new natural way of thinking. This is a slight one. You feel me? And so that's what I want y'all to understand. Go to work. 40 years. I don't have a problem with that. Get your career. I don't have a problem with that. But watch this. Let your job use your 401k. Invest in your job 401k. Max your job 401k out. Match that money. That's free money. This the same job that don't want to give you PTO, right? Why are they going to give you free money? This the same job. You got to beg to get off work. Why would they give you free money? This the same job that don't want to give you overtime, but they find ways to decrease. Yo, we gotta cut your time a little bit. Why would they match? Why would that be free? Why would that be free? I just want you to think about that. The job that easily replaces you, why would they give you something free? It don't make sense. And once you think about it and you realize it don't make sense, it should now make you say, you know what? I need to be fully responsible for my financial future. And I know people ain't gonna like me when I say this. I don't care. I think what you should do is, you should say, you know what? I'm gonna do my own Roth IRA. I don't need your half. My cousin texted me today and said, cuz I got some money from the company I work with. They told me they're going to charge me 0.5% to invest it, and I can only use it in ETFs. And if I don't, it's just going to sit there, and they're going to let me use it for, like, insurance and stuff. I said, look at the way they just be. They won't control you. They won't, you feel me? They gonna dangle it in front of your face. Here's this free money, here's this free money. Hey, but we gonna charge you to, and you can only do this. I tell everybody, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, nope, don't max nothing out with them. It ain't free. Start your own. You capable of doing it. You're capable. But they got you in the elephant. You got the elephant syndrome. They done told you this for so long, and watch this. We talked about this in the intro of the show. The generation of people before you had a different version of what freedom looked like to them. And their version of freedom was investing everything with the job because they never thought that they were capable of doing it on their own, because they made sure that they didn't get the information. They made sure they didn't have access to the tools. We not that generation no more. We not that era no more, y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. It's costing you too much to let your job do that for you. And that's a play on words right there, if you could break that down. It's costing you too much to let your job do the investing for you. There's freedom in the market. So let's look at the market caps from, watch this. The Mag 7 market cap price return from August 5th to August 19th. Look at this, NVIDIA, 29% increase. Overall, the Mag 7 just a 17% increase, with Tesla being the one dragging. Y'all know I told y'all, like, I own Tesla, but I think it's gonna be also Elon Musk has now been voted, his Twitter deal is now considered one of the top 5 worst deals in financial history. Bro, this is insane. How do you get that? Now, you're still the richest man in the world. So the 44, I think he paid 44 billion or 44 million. I think he paid 44 million for Twitter. How much he paid for Twitter? 44, was it million or billion? I think he paid like 44 million for it. 44 billion. 44 billion for Twitter.
I'll say 44 billion.
Yeah, I didn't remember because I know it wasn't worth that much. I know he was fussing with him about it. So he paid 44 billion for it, but bro, I don't care how rich you is. 44 billion is 44 billion. Bro, and they said that's the worst, that's like top 5 worst deals in the financial markets history. And he tried, and here's what happens. Once he got it, he realized it was a trash deal. Because he tried to get out of it. He's like, man, this ain't we all been there before. But not at 44 billion worth though. You need a but here's what happens. Like, you need a team. You need good counsel. You need good counsel. And look, Twitter, they knew they got away with robbery. They were like, you can't back out this. They knew that company was losing money by the boatload. Huh? Because he thought in his mind he can create his own, and he still got it. He got his own platform. It's his platform now, right? But bro, you know what that comes with though? When you watching somebody else do something, you think you could do it too. You know, he come with the, freedom of speech thing and all that. We're gonna give people freedom of speech, all that sound good. Stick to what you good at, bro. You good at creating them cars. You good at doing them cars. You good at creating rockets that go out of space and stuff. You brilliant, but your brilliant does have an area where you're not brilliant at. And Warren Buffett said something that was real dope. He said, a fat wallet can be a big investor's worst nightmare. You know why? Because you just start buying stuff and you start thinking your money gonna make up for it. Now imagine if you took that same 44 billion and figured out how not to let China beat his ass over there with them cars. Because they whooping the sleeves off him over there. China whooping he done went from the top 1 to he number 4 in cars over there now.
Could he buy their companies over there?
Could he buy it? They're not gonna sell nothing to no American dealer. What? Could he? They not selling nothing to no American owner over there. But China play the game different, man. They not selling you nothing. You lucky we letting you sell them over here. You lucky we letting you sell them over here. But at the same time, what they doing is they also showing you, now it's like a, what you call that? Like we lashing you. Like you was the number one. Now we letting you be here, but you ain't making no money. You making money, but you're not even top 3. There's 3 other Chinese brands that are better than Tesla in China. They whooping the sleeves off him over there. And you gotta realize. Now here's what I will say. That's one of the things I'm not mad at Donald Trump about. Because he won't play the same game. It's one of the things I ain't mad at him about. That's one of the things. See, here's our thing. We get mad at certain people for certain messages because of who the person is that said it. And so we disregard the truth. I'm not like that. The truth is the truth. I don't care who tell it. If it's the truth, I'm rocking with it. One of the things I respect that Trump said, and I agree with it, is, we cannot be a great country if the most vital parts of our country is produced in another country. You feel me? Like, we cannot be a great country and I'm gonna go even further. How can we be the greatest country if the most vital parts of our country is being created by the enemy of our country? That's like a oxymoron in some kind of way. Like my enemy is creating the things that help my country thrive. Like that part of what he said, like I was like, yep, I get it. And so he was like, we gonna tax Apple. Bro, I remember that like it was yesterday, bro. He was lighting flames on Apple. Boy, I ain't never seen Tim Cook go arbitrate a deal as fast in my life. Boy, that boy ran to Donald Trump. Hey, let's have a meeting, bro. Let's talk about this. Because these tariffs you whooping us with, you whooping them with, one thing he gonna do, that boy gonna put some tariffs on some people. I understand that. That's another thing I like that he said when he said he said something gangster. He said Ukraine, prime minister, I don't want to say it wrong, president, whatever. He said he is the greatest salesman in history. Some kind of way, every time he come to America, he make us give him billions of dollars. I said, that boy's talking that talk right now. He is talking that talk right now. He said, this man's the greatest salesman ever. I don't know what he's selling. I don't know what he talking about. He said, bro, I was crying laughing because he earns face. His face earns and his hair crazy. So he make these stupid facial gestures all the time. So you laughing. And he said, this guy is the greatest salesman ever. Every time he come to America, he leave here with billions of dollars. He was like, I wish I knew how to do that. And I said, he got a point. How the hell? Somebody say they're really not your enemy. They're just telling us that. Nah. That one I ain't running with. That one I ain't running with. All you gotta do is go check how they be moving, and he'll show you. Now, do they have proper cause? I don't know. They do, they don't. Everybody got proper cause. Everything is justifiable depending on who's telling a story. Everything is justifiable depending on who's telling a story. You feel me? Everything is justifiable if you depend on. Very rare somebody going to be like, I was wrong for that one. So they hit you with the but, All right, let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. All right, so I wrote this down. The economy is on shaky grounds while the stock market soars. U.S. company bankruptcy cases is through the roof. So we've had more bankruptcies now. We are now back at the 2017 level. It was Q2 2017. As of right now, we have 6,276 bankruptcies. So I wrote this down in my phone because I write stuff down on my phone and I take notes. So watch this. Trap, why is this important? Because you need to understand what's going on, not just in the market, but you need to understand what's going on in the economy as well. I told y'all, in order to be great in the market, you also need to have at least a economics 101. You need to understand what's going on, because this also prepares us for what can be coming ahead. This lets us know, why we change our thesis sometimes. This also tells us, how banks are operating. Like, so we not just out here blind thinking that everything is all right just because the stock market is soaring. Right? So watch this. U.S. bankruptcy filings hit 6,276 bankruptcies in Q4 2022. It's the highest since 2017. The number of companies declaring bankruptcy has doubled in 2 years. Chapter 7 filings, also known as liquidation bankruptcies, reached a whopping 3,151 in Q2. That is the most since 2020 in the pandemic. Chapter 11 cases hit 2,462 last quarter, exceeding every other quarter over the last 10 years. Furthermore, Chapter 13 and other bankruptcies rose to 469 from 194 respectively. Bankruptcies have been rising at a pace unseen only when a market economic downturn is on the rise. I know I said a lot just now. But let me break it down again. All right, we had 6,276 bankruptcy filings, meaning business either going out of business or liquidating, they bankrupt. It's over. This is the most since 2017 Q2, and that's what this chart is. This chart is showing you 2017 Q2. Now, before that, if it goes any higher, if it goes up to about 65,000, then we'll hit Q2 2016. So we got to ask ourselves, so this is where data comes in at. So data comes in and we go now, what was happening in 2016 and what was happening in 2017, because we saw a lot of bankruptcies and then we saw it go down in Q3 2017. So that's how we do our homework. We go say, what happened in 2016 and 2017 on why we had so many bankruptcies? Now, that doesn't say what's going to happen in the future, but it tells us, okay, some things happen that we need to be aware of. Okay? So you're talking about 6,276 companies have filed bankruptcy. Now, here's the one thing I do want to know. I got to go see how many of those bankruptcies were banks. I need to go see how many of those bankruptcies were banks. Why banks? Great question. So the reason why we want to see how many of those were banks, because now that helps us understand what type of economic pressure is on a banking system. So it lets us know if it was regional banks. So remember, regional banks, which is your regions and banks like that, they feel the most pressure when interest rates are at a certain level. Why? Because majority of your money that's getting lended to small businesses, and they come from, even from trying to buy buildings, a lot of those come from small banks, regional banks. They don't come from Chases and Morgan Stanleys and Wells Fargo. They don't come from that. A lot of the loans that's lended out, they come from the smaller banks. So if we can see regional banks taking a hit, we can understand, okay, this is pressure. If it goes to the big banks, we in a big time. Like, here's the thing. By the time the pressure gets to the big banks, if the big banks can't reconcile, we in trouble. That's why the financial crisis was so bad. The little banks was getting beat up. But by the time it got to the big banks, they was like, we too big to fail. Like this, This is not about to happen to the big banks. So when it happened to the big banks, we knew, this is a problem everywhere. Because the big banks, what they do is, okay, I don't want to get into this carry trade thing like that, but big banks start to lend money against other currencies, Chinese currencies. That's why the dollar index is so important. We need to write that down. Do more breakdowns of the dollar index, right? So you start talking about banks. Now big banks, you start talking about now real estate, big buildings. You start talking about currency from other countries that are being traded because big banks make loans on, like, part of that carry trade was that it had to do with the yen, the yuan, Oh, I don't want to get into all that. We'll be here forever trying to break that down. But that was something that was happening. That's why the market really tanked last week, a week before last, because the Japanese market had fell by 10% or 12% in a day. Well, what happened was a lot of banks in America were trading based on a Japanese yen. So they was making money on that for so long because they're saying, it's not going to do this and not going to do this, and they was making money on that. Well, when it bottomed, they had to get out of that fast. And so because they had to get out of that fast, that causes a ripple effect. And that's what people don't understand. The major currencies in the economies in the world, they're all connected. They're all connected because they always, so listen, the goal to become dominant is to bet against your opponent or to even make money off your opponent. Let me tell a quick story right quick, Jose. When I was in prison, my partner Travis who was up here. So Travis used to run a ticket. The name of his tickets was Red Zone. The name of my ticket was Braveheart. So basically, we was DraftKings before DraftKings thought about being DraftKings. We was DraftKings in prison in 2003, 2004, 2005. We was doing the same thing. Literally, parlays, pick threes, pick fours, doing on college, and I had people in every unit. So there's 5 units in the prison. I had a runner in every unit, and they would pass out the tickets. And so I had to make sure I got my runners the tickets at a certain date. The runners, so for the NFL games, they had to make sure they got me. You couldn't pick 11:45, your tickets had to be in. You couldn't collect no more money. By 12:30, you had to at least give me all your ticket stubs. You get to hold the money, but you got to give me your ticket stubs so I can write I got what's called a master list. So I know who in Earth, I know who in Jupiter, I know who in Mars, I know who in Saturn. That's the 4 units, and each unit has 8 tiers, right? And so my runner say, all right, y'all, we got the Braveheart tickets out. So I might put 100 tickets, maybe 150, 200 tickets, maybe 300 tickets on each unit, right? So I got a guy that print the tickets out for me. He work in the print thing. So he print the tickets out. He got them on a carbon piece of paper. I give him the ticket one day. He go get the ticket. He give me all the prints. I got somebody that gonna cut the tickets because they ain't but this big. We cut all the tickets, so he pass them out. So there's multiple people that do tickets. And one thing I was really good at with tickets was I used to subscribe to all of the booking things. So it tells you this USC played Notre Dame. Well, over the last 15 years, USC covered the spread against Notre Dame this many times. It's not much about the score, it's about the spread. That's what matters. So I had one, my ticket was called Braveheart. Travis had a ticket called Red Zone. We had another partner had a ticket called Sports Zone. They had like 5 or 6 tickets. And your goal is I want to put them out of business so that I can be the ticket. I want everybody to come to me. So I would like alter my numbers because I was good with playing with the numbers in there. So I would play with my numbers in. And, the data, that's why I'm a thing, because data tell you what's going to happen. So this dude used to give me the USA Today. This dude named Chris Kellogg. And Chris Kellogg, that's how I started reading USA Today for stocks. Because I used to get it for the this guy named Danny Sheridan. That's who do all the numbers. When you look at the US Today, you go to the sports section, Danny Sheridan used to do all the numbers. And so that's what Vegas got their numbers from. People ain't just beating Vegas like 90 going west. So I would get the numbers, and I would, based on the numbers that I had a little system that I would alter the numbers, certain games, I would alter them a little bit. Like I would look at the history of, like, prime example, back in the day, Miami had New England's number. Like Tom Brady used to catch hell playing Miami. They would either upset them or they would beat them. So what I would do is I would always, like, it's been a couple games where I done gave New England like 2 points. So what do you think gonna happen? This is the Tom Brady era. Miami at home, Tom Brady era. This dude done gave New England 2 points. Man, you out your mind. That's everybody's sweet spot. But I'm looking at the data, and over his history, he was like 8-13 against Miami. He had a horrible record against Miami. So it would be stuff like that. So what I would do is I would go to Travis and them ticket, and I was making so much money from being in the laundry. So I had runners that I make your clothes white. I get your clothes white because I work in the laundry. So I charge you $2 a sack or $10 a month, right? Because in prison, you get a white bag and you get a color bag. But everybody, white bag, you throw it in the thing together. So we wash your tear, all the white bags get sports time. Oh, we didn't know about that. That's somebody that was in prison with me because they know the name. Sports time. So that's somebody that was locked up with me because that was the name of the thing. So that person was locked up with me. So I would, so in prison, everybody bags get, if we on a tier together, they don't separate the whites. You get a white bag, you know, your bag, and everybody just throw it in the machine. So now your stuff come back, it's the color of the triple beam. You know what I'm saying? So you like, dog, my shit beige. I'm like, all right, bet, guess what? I got you. We got 7 industrial washers up in here. You want your stuff to be white? It's $3 for a single wash. Or you get washed twice a week. You can pay me $5 for the week, or you can pay me like $12 for the month. You dig? And you get all the washes. So now you're getting your whites back. Your whites, bro, was easily making like at least $2,000, bro. Like easy, like a month. This was money. This was easy, man. I used to have to pay dudes to like hold my stuff in the locker because we just had so much stuff. So I would look for people tickets, and I would base my numbers and say, oh, this is a sweet ticket this week. I got them. So I remember putting like $200 on Travis and them ticket. Now, a $200 ticket, that's the equivalent to putting like $1 million in Vegas on a ticket. They're gonna watch that ticket. That's a ticket that's gonna hit the house. So a $200 ticket in jail, that probably could put you out of business. That's not a $1 ticket. That's not a $5. This is a $200 ticket or a $100 ticket. You gonna watch this ticket. I'm saying this for a reason, y'all. I'm saying this for a reason. I put Travis out of business. He was pissed at me. Man, why would you do me that? I said, man, I don't hear that shit. You know what it is, dog. But other people got themselves put out of business trying to hit my ticket. You feel me? You feel me? That's the game. That's how the game, because I want to be the ticket man. I want to put everybody, I want to be the lad, I want to be the man standing. Now the problem with that is people going to start telling on you. Well, he got 4 people holding stuff for him. So anyway, I said that to say, that's the same way this goes. Right? The goal is, we competing for 2 things. We want the best economy. That's what they want. We want the best economy. We want the strongest currency. We want the best currency so we can have leverage. So basically what America was doing was saying, yo, this Japanese currency is at this, we feel like it's gonna do this. They was getting it for a super good price, and they've been making money off it. Well, in one day, the Japanese stock market crashed. It went down 12% in a day. So what does that mean? That means everybody who was betting on that, they lost money. So the goal is, I gotta get out of this fast. So that ripple effects make everybody else, that's a domino effect. So now we gotta hurry up and take a loss right quick. And so now what happened that same day was you had that happen, then you had a jobs report came out the same day. So what happened? Our market, we had that 10% Monday. That was the carry trade.
I don't think people understand that because they're thinking, because that's why you don't care about the company, because like the companies are good, but this is what's happening.
So you start to understand that it's a market event. A market event should never make you panic. A company event makes you readjust your strategy. A stock market event makes you say, let me just get in better position. Because a company event, now you got to wait for the company to make the adjustment. That can cost your trade. That can cost your position. Because you got to worry about who they're bringing in, who going to do this, who going to do that. That's cool. A stock market event should never make you panic. It should make you say, let me get into position, or let me reposition myself. Because the stock market is wired to go up over time. God damn. It was confusing? Huh? Okay, I'll write it out. That boy said, Jose said, do I have to write out the jail part? Like, this unit. This is a unit. In this unit, in this unit.
Dog, that's some genius stuff. I don't think people know. I'm just sitting there like.
Nah, man, that's how it goes, dog. Listen, you gotta survive, dog. You gotta survive, dog. You gotta, bro, listen, the one thing you don't want to do in prison, dog, is not be getting no money. You know? Like, I wasn't getting no money. My people was doing what they doing. Like, you can't make your people send you money. Like, the dudes who get money in prison from their people, yo, they blessed. If you get money consistently from your people in prison, you blessed, yo. Because it ain't never not been hard outside for people to pay bills. You know what I'm saying? They paying for the phone. They sending you money. They come and visit you. Bro, being in prison is really expensive on your family, dog. Make sure that's a clip. Like, being in prison is 100% expensive for your family. They got to keep the phone on so you can call home. They got to keep money on your books so you're not in there starving. And they got to come see you. And if you're in prison, it's a good chance you easily 2 hours away from home. Now, if you're in jail, you're probably in the neighborhood. But if you're in prison, you're easily 2 hours away from your house. That's gas money. Then when they come to the visitor shed, you ain't got no money. So what you need them to do? You want to take pictures. You want to get some snacks. Don't talk about you a smuggler. Now you trying to get some money so they can smuggle, so somebody can give you something. Bro, being in prison is expensive.
So the $2, it was paying you cash or it was paying you?
So now you might have been getting something different. So we was in Allen. So that's Allen Correctional Center. So we had two types of currencies. We had what's called Allen currency, or Allen dollar, and you had a regular dollar. So an Allen dollar is about 80 cents. So it's like 2 stamps. Anything that equates to 80 cents. I don't know if every prison had this, but they had it. It's called an Allen. So if you pay me an Allen dollar, that means that's a soup and a chip. That's an Allen dollar. Hey, bro, man, give me an Allen dollar, dog. So you give my dog hungry. Here, man, I give you a soup and a chip. That's an Allen dollar. You feel what I'm saying? So if you betting somebody, you got to ask them, is this real money or is it Allen money? Now, there's a third currency. The third currency is it a contraband? Is it weed? Is it real cash? Is it tattoo ink? Is it a telephone? The contraband is a third kind of currency. Because they all different. I'm not about to talk about prison on here, man. Next slide, man. Jose, get out of here, bro. All right. right, they say AI is a bubble. So here's what I want you to do. Here's how much big tech is spending on AI. Google is spending $3 billion on AI. OpenAI is spending $8 billion on AI. Microsoft is spending $19 billion on AI. Meta is spending $40 billion on AI. And Apple is spending $100 billion on AI. My thing is this. How can something be a bubble if people are consistently pouring billions of dollars into it? You feel me? Watch this though. Let's go a little further. Go to the next one, Tudor. Watch this. Top AI companies with the most free cash flow. Now we know what free cash flow is, right? It's the money after you paid everything off, what you have. So this is an important metric when you looking at companies. So watch this. SMCI has $1.6 billion free cash flow. Palantir, $2.2 billion. AMD, $3 billion. Adobe, $6 billion. TSCM, $13 billion. Nvidia, $39 billion. Meta, $44 billion. Amazon, $50 billion. Microsoft, $60 billion. Google, $68 billion. These people, these are companies that are in the AI space with huge free cash flows to invest more in AI. This is not a bubble. This is the future. This is not a bubble. These people are dumping billions of dollars into this. And I want to say something, bro. I saw this post today, and it really, Jose, it was an eye-opener for me. Let me see if I can find it. I should have screenshotted it. I think it may be on this page here. I think it may be on this page right here. And this post was talking about, like, countries with the most robots. This post, I don't know why it's messing up right now, but it was talking about countries with the most robots, bro. And it was like, China is like blowing everybody out the water with, like, they have over 3 million robots in play right now. I don't know what page I was on, bro. Damn, I hate when I can't find a page. I hate when I lose that page, bro. It's gonna come to me. But the US was like number 5 on the list. The US was like 5 on the list, 4 on the list. But then it was like Japan and then China. You dig? Bruh, like, artificial intelligence has been around. What do you think Siri is? That's what Siri is. What do you think Alexa is? Now watch this. Remember when we first was talking to Siri? I'm looking on the wealth profile now, and I don't see it, man. I'm looking on the wealth profile now. I don't see it. If you see it, if you find it, let me know, cause I'll pull it up. But remember when we first started talking to Siri? We couldn't ask her whole questions. She had limited stuff she could say. Now what Siri be saying? Why would you say that? That's what Siri be saying. Why would you say that? Oh, man, look at Nat done hit us with the 99. She back. Ah, she back. She had done left us.
Business must be good.
Businesses, she just went viral. She just had a post do 13 million views. She went viral. She skimped us, though. She went from 99 to 49. Then she hit up with a 25. I had to second guess what type of information we were putting out. Jose, we're not putting out the right information. You did? She done hit us with a 90. She back. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. She's been with us since day one, man. So we got to think about that. Like, AI has been here. But, all right, so somebody said they just tagged me. All right, cool. Good. Good. All right, I'm going to see if it come up. Okay, good. Thank you. Is this it? Country, thank you. So, man, I love y'all. We real time. We don't show on let they people rock out. So watch this. Countries with the most robots already working in factories. Sweden, 20,000. Damn. Switzerland, 23,000. Canada, 35,000. France, 54,000. Italy, 87,000. Now it's 87,600. So I'm just saying. Germany, watch this. It goes from 87,600 to Germany, 290,500. Goes a little further. USA, 342,000. Japan, 397,000. South Korea, 404,000. China, 3.9 million. All I'm saying to you is 4 million robots working in one country is not a bubble. Because here's what we got to realize. AI takes so many different forms. It's taking so many. Listen, you in America. We're not even going to talk about we're in America. Right now, there are 342,000 robots working in warehouses. That ain't even counting gas stations. Because guess what? Self-checkout is a form of AI. When you go to the gas station now, when you go to Shake Shack, bro, I was in Paris, nobody took my order. They had 8 freaking things, and all the people did was cook the food.
I ain't thinking about the self-checkout.
And they just called your name. Mr. Trapper? Yep, right here. And everywhere I went on that strip, everything, I was like, yo, this is crazy. So I just want, self-checkout is a form of AI.
Like Amazon stores?
Yeah, the Amazon stores that got, even the ones that got the little robot working at the bottom, that's a form of AI, bro. That's a chip, and that's what we talking about chip, we talking about programming. I'm not gonna lie, I put a lottery pick inside of the Patreon, and I use that same lottery pick as a Ticker Tuesday inside of Trappers Anonymous, because when I found that company, I said, oh, wow. It was a company that actually programs the chips for all the manufacturers. I said, oh, it's a supply chain. One person make it, one person come up with the intelligence, and then one person actually installs the intelligence. I say, oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. So we need to understand that this is not a bubble. This is not a bubble. How old baby girl is? 15? 15. By the time she 18, done deal. 3 more years of this? Crazy. So don't get caught up in people saying the bubble about to bust. Here's what the bubble is. When you start having companies, watch this. When you start having companies that are created just to, say they do something AI. That's what happened with the dot-com bubble. But the reason why that bubble bust, because you had more counterfeit internet companies than you had real internet companies. Does that make sense? You had more companies saying we're internet this, we're internet that. You You only had a handful of companies that was really making money. Everybody else, that's why it was a bubble. Well, now you have the biggest companies in America, also the biggest AI companies in America, and the reason being is because the biggest company in America right now are tech companies outside of Eli Lilly and Berkshire Hathaway. So these same tech companies are now pushing money into the AI companies, the little companies, and watch what's going to happen. They're going to buy them. What we just saw, NVIDIA spent $4 billion on buying a service company to help them with AI. We also saw them buy the other company, SoundHound. That's what you're going to see them people doing. You're going to see the little AI company coming up, and that's why people are going to create the AI companies, because they're brilliant. They understand. People look at something, and here's what they're sitting back saying, how do I make this better? Okay, let me sidetrack right quick. Jose, you want to become richer than you ever been in your whole life? Look at what's going on in the world and say, how can I make it better? If you're smart enough to make it better, guess what you do? You take that money, you take that idea, you bring it to the market, and you look for an Apple, an Amazon, a Microsoft to buy you. There's also freedom in the market, and it don't always have to be investing. It's creating a company that a big company can buy, and now you've become a billionaire. There's freedom in the market. Why do you think Mark Zuckerberg done bought more companies than anybody else? Because he understands. I'm big dog. I'm going to stay big dog. You come up with a company, that company has got potential, come here. Come here. Amazon, what? I'm going to get into healthcare. Hey, come here. I'm going to give you more money than you ever seen before. Because I'm investing Google $68 billion in AI. You bought this company. You just built this little company. Hey, I'm going to give you $1 billion. You ain't never seen no $1 billion. What you about to say? Sold. And guess what you're going to go do now? You're going to go back home and you're going to say this. If I did it once, I could do it again. You're going to sit back. You're going to splurge with your $1 billion. You're going to splurge because you're a billionaire now. You're going to sit back and say, how can I make the thing that I just created better?
Open a new belief.
Boom. Let's go to work. There's people that literally do that, bro. All they do is, okay, let me sidetrack again a little bit, Jose. Some people build companies and fall in love with them. I'm okay with that. Some people build companies just to sell them. And that's what they do. They build companies, they sell them. They build companies, they sell them. They build companies, they sell them. You build a company, that's why, and I started learning this in this mentorship I'm in, bro. All they talk about is, I just exited. I got somebody on my phone right now. We going to a Boston Red Sox game in September. He said, man, come with me to the game, man. I think it's him or his wife. Like, he was like, man, her daddy worked as an Empire when they beat the Yankees, something like that. He literally, I'm not going to say that, no, he just literally sold his company for 9 figures, bro. He sold the company for 9 figures after he paid everything off, and he pocketed 8 of them. I said, God dang, bro. Damn, I'm glad to have you in my phone. Somebody bought it from him.
No, but did he build it up or did he?
He built it from the bottom up. Built it from the bottom. And guess what he asked me? Man, I need to learn how to put some of this money in the stock market. I said, man, I got you, dog. Don't even trip. Because that next company, because guess what he's doing now? After that, his next conversation with me was, and our other company probably get acquired in about 18, 19 months. We've been working on selling this one for 36 months. Imagine building a company up and saying, okay, boom, it's going to take me about 36 months to sell this. 36 months, he sold it, 9 figures. He sold it for 9 figures, took away 8 figures. He said, bro, I got to put something in the market. But look, I also got another one that'll probably sell in about another 18, 19 months. And I'm just sitting there like, shit, I'm trying to build this one company up. Bruh. And that's why I'm telling us, go build a company. Go create it. Go build it. Go provide an immense amount of value to it. Because somebody always looking to buy it. The work that you know how to do, somebody don't want to do it. And the easiest thing for them to do is to buy the company that you created and then put people in place that can run it. And what they might do is buy the company, and if you're a good negotiator, you say, hey, listen, instead of giving me 80 million or 100 million, how about you give me 90 million and then book me as a consultant for 1 year or for 10 years for $2 million a year in perpetuity? Oh, I hit it with a word. I hit it with a word. And perpetuity means forever. So now I done got you to give me $90 million for my company. You was going to give me 130 or 120 or 100. Now give me 90 and then just give me $2 million or $4 million a year to consult you because I built it in perpetuity. Guess what he going to say? Bet, I got you. Or she going to say, because I don't want to leave the queens off. Bet. I'll pay you $2 million a year in perpetuity. And I'll give you a stock option of 100,000 shares. That's why I tell people right now, you see me say it a lot, business is the greatest sport ever in existence. It ain't basketball, it ain't football, it ain't none of that. It's business. You learn how to play the game of business, bro. I am learning so much in this commercial real estate game. Oh my God. I'm gonna be a tycoon in about 10 years. I'm gonna be a tycoon, bro. I'm telling you, fam, I'm telling you. About 10, 15, I'm gonna be a tycoon. Like, yup, that's Trap Plaza right there, baby. That's the Freedom Center 1, Freedom Center 2, Freedom Center 3. We bought this from here. Bro, it's a whole, all right. Next subject, next thing. My bad, I went on a rant. All right, so Eli Lilly done shook the block. Now, here's what we know. Today, Eli Lilly hit an all-time high at like 960. Right, today hit an all-time high at 960. And I told y'all this on the last Trappin Tuesday, or the Trappin Tuesday before that. One of them, I said, I'm making the Eli Lilly call because the people making so much money without even freaking marketing the damn stuff. Without even marketing it. So what did I do? I was a man of my word. I said, hey, y'all. Here's this Eli Lilly play I'm doing. I'm a man of my word. And what happened? We was in the play not even a week. Not even a week. And now what they've come out and said is Eli Lilly reduces type 2 diabetes by 94%. I don't know how true that is or not. But guess what? They reported some data. They gave the market some data. The CEO has a great, impeccable record. And guess what they did? They believed him. So watch this. Adults on the higher dose saw a weight loss decrease of 22% and a diabetic decrease by at least 18%. 1 in 3 Americans is pre-diabetic. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something that I read. I'm lying. The lady told me this when I went and got my blood work done. She said, damn, well, y'all don't know where I went to get my blood work done at, so I can say it. She said, the pre-diabetic is just a way to put you on a drug before you get diabetic. Anybody can be pre-diabetic. You 2 pounds overweight, you pre-diabetic. Real talk. If you a couple pounds overweight, you pre-diabetic. But guess what? Because the word diabetic is so, it has such a harsh, when you add pre to it, you like, I gotta take the medicine. I gotta take the Skittle. I gotta let you put me on the Skittles because I know it's next to Bree. I'm full blown. So now they get you on the baby Skittles. They get you on the mini pack. And so now, because you ain't adjust your diet, you ain't stopped drinking alcohol, you ain't stopped doing none of that, guess what? You taking the pre-diabetic pills. And every time you go to the doctor, they're gonna say, oh, you're getting a little better, but you're still pre-diabetic. And you like, well, shoot, long as I ain't diabetic, I'm all right. You feel me? So let's go back to the elephant. You got the elephant syndrome. How do I stop being pre-diabetic? Well, let's work out, let's eat better. You don't gotta take the Skittle. I went and got my blood work done. So I'm getting the shots, I'm getting the, I take, everybody know I biohack. So I take the NAD, the glutathione, I take what I gotta take, dog. So this was right before we did the 60-day challenge. So my guy tells me, he said, man, now I'm not gonna lie, at the time I was 213. I was 213. He says, man, we can get you the shot, the Mounjaro shot. And I said, oh, I own that company. He said, huh? I said, talking about Eli Lilly. He's like, yeah. I said, man, I'm not taking that, man. I said, bro, all I gotta do is work out. My fat ass gotta start eating, bro. That's what I gotta do. He's like, yeah, but we can make this easy. I said, I came to you for biohacking, bro. I don't come to you for none of that. Don't try to give me none of that, dog. Don't give me I can shoot you with, no, don't give me that, dog. He said, no. He said, you look like you work, because, I still had, I had the middle part. I had my arms blow up fast. He was like, I just, want to help you out. He said, well, wait too long. I said, probably won't get about 190. He said, oh, man, we can knock this off you in about 2 months. I said, bro, if it take me 2 months to lose like 10 pounds, bro, that is horrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just want to be under 100 pounds. I said, I just want to be under 200. If it take me 2 months to lose 13 pounds, bro, I'm terrible. I am terrible. He was like, nah. I say, and so I made it mad when I said, bro, people are taking this to take 2 months to lose 13 pounds? I said, oh, this is.
But they keeping that old lifestyle.
I said, this how they get them. This how they get you right here. You ain't got to do nothing different but just pop. Pop. I said, oh, this how they get them. This how they get you. I said, this how you get you. I said, I'm not taking that, dog. I'm all right. So he calls me. So the dope part about it was the 60-day challenge was right there. So, I'm chaotic. I done threw the vest on. I'm hitting the mountain. So he hit me. He calls me. So I don't even know he following me, right? So he followed me. He said, man, you really didn't need it. He said, how much you weigh right now? I said, man, I weigh 194. I was 197. I said, man, I weigh 197. I done blew past the 13 pounds. I'm 16 pounds in, dog. I said, and it was under 60 days. He was like, damn, you good, bro. He said, he tried to backdoor me though. He said, you can stick with it? Nigga, what you think I can do? I'm not never going to 200 pounds again, dog. Ever. And bro, all I did, real talk, bro, I'm not lying to you. I changed what I was eating. First of all, every time my stomach growl, I stopped eating. Like every time your stomach growl, you want, so that was one thing. Then I started literally drinking more water.
That's apple juice.
Drinking more water and this watermelon juice. Real talk. And then I just started working out every day. Like I was working out every day during that 60-day challenge, and I was going out my way to hit that mountain. Hit it, run it, and I just keep it up now. I just keep it up now, bro. Now, I got this scale, and what the scale do is, now I'm not gonna lie, the scale a mug. But he also did an overall body thing on me. I'm still overweight though. I'm not the right weight until I get to like 185. but I don't know if I want to be that small. But the 185 takes me from anything over 185, I'm obese. You tilt the line for obesity. I tilt the line for, I'm like, bro, I'm not big. But based on my height, I'm 5'10" and a quarter. I was 213, I felt it. So get one of them scales on Amazon, it's like $300. You step on it with your feet, and it run your whole body, dog. And it tell me every day, it tell me, like I get on every morning. You get on it, it tell you what you weigh, it tell you gaining muscle, it tell you if you're losing muscle, it tell you what your age is compared to your weight, it tell you all that shit. That shit is good. All right, let's go a little further. My bad, y'all. Damn. All right. So, in the process of Eli Lilly, so here's what happened, though. Here's what happened. Somebody say, Trap, that's based on, oh, man. I ain't gonna repeat that, dog. So, here's what I saw about this, though, today. So, when Eli Lilly, so these are companies that are in the healthcare industry, but they're also companies that are connected to like high blood pressure and glucose, which is also connected to them monitoring your, having diabetes. Well, this is how you revolutionize the game. When you come up with something that puts a dent in your competitor's business. So look at this. Insulet Corp, Dexcom, RMD, and Abbott Labs, all of these people have products that are connected to insulin, weight loss. Well, with Eli Lilly coming out with what they came out with, it now affects them as a brand. Because what happens in 3 years of Eli Lilly starting to really market and brand that weight loss thing? Let's go a little further. I want to put that out there. All right, this is the last one before we go to flush it up, flip it. So I saw this today. Travel stocks are grounded, right? So visit to websites, these sites have really been down. For airlines and cruise ships, so last year, these stocks did really, really well last year. But airline stocks and cruise ship stocks, their visits to websites have been dropping because they say people aren't traveling as much as they would be on a normal. And so I got this. It says that visits to websites to top airlines and cruise lines have declined by 4.6% and 4.4% in July. At the time, accommodation websites recorded 3.7% year-over-year drop. Furthermore, the average length of a trip is down 14%. That means people not even traveling as long as they, like, nah, bro, we ain't staying that extra day. It's down. It's down from 7.8 days to 6.2 days. So the person with probably average go spend 8 days, they're like, nah, let's do it for 6 days. Also, Airbnb shares have plunged on August 7th by the most in 2 years. The company warned of a demand slowdown in bookings. I'm going to say something, bro, and we're going to go to where we got to go to. I'm not an Airbnb person. I need a hotel. I need a hotel. I need saunas. I need gyms. I don't need nobody could come in here while we sleep. I don't need none of that. I don't need to be in nobody's garage. I don't want nobody, and I'm not shitting on nobody. I'm just saying, me personally, 4 Seasons is okay for me.
You ain't trying to cook?
You
ain't trying to cook?
DoorDash works fine.
Free diabetic.
DoorDash, I be ordering healthy stuff. You know what I do too? When I travel, I go look for a 2-day cleanse all the time. Every time I travel, I go look for the juices. Where the juice shop at? Nah, bro, I'm a hotel person, bro. Give me a good hotel, man. Call me what you want. Give me a good hotel, fam. I saw a lady post something the other day on Instagram. She's like, things that I do before I go to the hotel. Before she go to Airbnb. She's scanning all the stuff. I saw your comment, Jose. Like, by the time you do that, it's time to check out. That's what I was saying. By the time you finish all that, it's time to check out.
Right. Crazy.
You feel me? Like, I'm a hotel. I don't care how pretty the Airbnb is. I don't care how many pretty bright lights you put in it. I don't care what queen, king size bed you put in it. I don't care. Hotel me.
Plus they do the turn down service too.
What is that?
So they come, do your room.
Who do that?
The linen at the hotel.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. I thought you were saying an Airbnb.
The Airbnb condo, but I was like, hey, where y'all coming? He said, no, we ain't coming through. I was like, what? Okay.
And it's something about that. Like, it's something about me when I leave out my room, when I come back, the bed made up. It smells fresh. You know what I'm saying? The big towels there. I ain't got to wash nothing. I can call them like, hey, could you give me a couple more big towels up in here? Oh, no problem, Mr. Howard. You feel me? And Airbnb, you better go to Walmart.
Yes.
You better go get you something. You better go to Walmart and get you something. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Don't Airbnb me. Hotel me, man. Hotel me, man. All right, man. Let's go, man. So, how y'all feel? Y'all feeling good? Glad you came in town, man. Jose, I saw this commercial for Airbnb. It was real cool, too. It was like, if you're in Paris for the Olympics, why would you go to the tourist part of Paris? Because I'm in Paris? Because I'm in Paris. It was like, why would you go to the touristy part of Paris? You want to go feel the cultural part of Paris. Stay in the Airbnb, I'm like, hell no. They ain't gonna rob me blind. I don't know what nobody call. I look like a tourist. People know I ain't from here. As soon as you walk out that door, he got him. Got him.
Nice chain, bro.
Like, especially when I was in my line, the people told me 3 times, hey, don't wear that Rolex out there. I was like, what kind of shit y'all got going on in my line? They was like, nah, I don't. And I knew shit was crazy because all I saw was them boys on every corner. The big cuz, that thing had a clip hanging. I said, okay, this is why, right? This is right here. This is why. I said, okay. I'm going to just make reservations at the hotel. I'm okay. I ate pasta every night.
Before that, though, on a resort, do you leave the resort, like going to Tulum or Mexico?
So first of all, I have no earthly business going to Tulum.
You know black people always go.
I don't know why Nip exposed y'all to Tulum, because now, as soon as he said, I'm in Tulum, in the line, all we saw with the pandemic was Tulum. And everybody I know in Tulum came back like, bro, I don't want to go there no more. So I've only been to one space where I had to stay in a resort when I went to Jamaica. And I was outside. I went with, so I don't know if you don't know, but Johanna used to work with me. She used to work with me. So my first time going to Jamaica, I went with her. Like her grandmother had passed away. And I went with her, and we went to, it's like a town outside of Jamaica. And we went, and I was like, man, I ain't staying in this damn resort like that. Don't get me wrong, the resort was cool, but I was like, I'm in Jamaica. So because she knew her way around, because she go all the time, man, we was freaking eating the chicken from the, like on the grill outside. Like, it was crazy. It was dope though. So now I ain't go to no club, but I was outside. And I'm gonna tell you what kind of spooked me a little bit though. The resort was like a prison. Like the way they had it like surrounded with like, I was like, yo, what the hell is going on here? I was like, what the hell going on out here? It was surrounded with guards. They had a tower. They had barbed wire. I was like, yo, wait a minute, bro. Like, is this Jamaica or am I in Mortal Kombat or something? Like, what is going on here, yo? But, nah, anyway, let's get to it. You stay, what you do? You stay in the resort?
Oh, yeah, I'm not leaving all the
That's my fault. That's my fault. Why did I even ask? Why did I ask?
Matter of fact, I'm nervous when we get on the
Why did I
together.
ask?
I'm from D.C. I'm always thinking that we're not doing that.
Why did I ask? I should have known you staying on a resort.
Having fun.
Why should I?
By the pool.
By the what?
By the pool. I see y'all when y'all get back.
No, I would say this. When I went to Africa, I was outside. Bro, when I was in Africa, I was outside. I didn't care about none of them. I was dirt biking. I mean, I was ATVing. I was hiking. The dude just called me from Tanzania. He said, you still want to go to Mount Kilimanjaro? I'm like, hell yeah. Because they got a thing you could do where you go, it take like 7 days to walk it. It take like 7 days to walk it. He's like, you still want to do it? I'm like, hell yeah. I just got to find somebody crazy enough to do it because that I ain't doing by my damn self. We going to die together. Fact. You going to do it? Real shit? All right. Huh? No, this isn't, I've been to Egypt too. You got in the pyramids? I climbed in the pyramids too. I'm talking about Mount Kilimanjaro. This is probably the second tallest mountain in the world, next to Mount Everest. So it's like a 7-day journey. You pack your stuff, and you walk it, you hike it, and you pack all your stuff. Y'all sleep there. Like you build a tent out. We gonna sleep till we climb it. I ain't going by myself. That's one thing I ain't gonna do. I ain't going by myself. The reason why I won't go with somebody, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't mind trying. The reason why I won't go with somebody in case we got to scrap. In case we got to tussle, we gonna tussle. You feel me? If I'm by myself, I'm outnumbered. I'm fighting for my life. If it's 2 or more, we got action. We got action. I'm with it. I'm with the smoke. That's what I want to do. Mount Kilimanjaro, dog. No, you ain't going. No, in total, up and down. I'm not even asking Jose to come. He be done fell and broke his ankle on the way up. This dude is the clumsiest dude I've met, bro. Then he gonna try to hike it with the Jordans on. Now he walking all stupid because he be walking. You can't bend the Jordan. You can't bend the Jordans, bruh. Anyway, let's get to it, man. Flush it up, flip it, man. Let's go, man. I hope y'all having a good time tonight, man. I hope y'all having a good time. We just having fun, man. All right, flip it, flish, blah. Flip it, flush it, or flip it. Y'all know what we do, man. Somebody said a Patreon trip. I'm about that. I'm about that. Hold up. Let me do something right quick. Somebody just put something on my mind. I got a plug, too. I got a plug. Let me see something right quick, y'all. We about to do it on air.
We got a lot of members in Patreon.
Man, we got 6,000 people in there.
We got to cap that thing, bro.
Cap it for what, man? We about to build our own community. Right. Let me call my people right quick. Hold up, we on air, bro. We on air. Let me see if she answers. Yo.
Hey, Chad, what's up?
What's up, love?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So I'm on live TV right now, you hear me?
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
I'm talking to you on live TV.
Wait, what? Oh, hi. Okay.
Don't be that. So check this out. I won't plan a trip to Africa.
Let's go.
No. So I won't plan. So you know I got a community, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we got a big community. So what I want to do is, what's the cap on people that you would go on a trip with, like as a business, like not like a mastermind, but
yeah,
they gonna mastermind with me. I'll probably get like one or two people to come on my dime. But like, what's the max amount of people you think can, like a trapper retreat? But it's
trapper retreat.
Yeah. So like, what's the max amount of people you think?
Okay, so I'll tell you what I've done and what we're capable of. So
All
what
right.
we've done, we did our biggest mastermind had, I think, 80 registered guests in Dubai. We did that for 60 people. But I worked with another celebrity who we were going to do a hotel buyout. That was 250 suites. A plane fits 250 people. So we could block out a plane. We can do a hotel buyout. So it really depends on how big you want to go with it. But either way, we can make it work with you. And I partner with a lot of, major hotels, Hilton, Four Seasons, Ritz. So like we can do it however big, or small or intimate you want to do it.
Okay, so we could buy like a whole. So we could buy. So we can buy a whole. Okay, so we can buy like a plane and a hotel.
Yes.
So you think, what you think a good number is, like 100 people?
Yeah, I think 100 people. 100 people, 200 people is probably.
200 people is a lot.
It's a lot. You're right. 100 people, we can definitely do something intimate where everybody has like their own villa. We can find something super luxe, but
I like Lux. I like Lux.
I know you like Lux. I know you like Lux.
All right.
So yes, we can definitely do something super luxe for everyone, and just make sure that they have that 5-star top tier experience from end to end.
All right, cool. So my last question is, what do you think a good? So I won't take them out the country. We ain't doing nothing in America. We gonna go out the country.
Never.
So
Yes,
what you think?
absolutely.
What you think? Like maybe like Dubai. You think Africa?
Dubai, yeah.
You think Africa?
Yeah, Africa's a vibe. Ghana,
Tanzania.
South Africa, yeah, Ghana, South Africa, Zanzibar would be my top choices because they're first up and coming. They have a lot of luxe places there. Dubai, a lot of people like, a lot of people do it, of course. Greece is a vibe. I know you've been to Italy already, but those would be my top, 5, if I could give you 5 places that people can take an easy flight to. Thailand would be cool, but that's
we're not going to Thailand. We're not going to Thailand.
All right. So Africa, the top 3, I would do Ghana, South Africa, or Zanzibar.
Ghana.
It gives you that lux. You got the beach, you got the lux, you got the experience, you get the culture in all 3 of those places.
All right, say less. I'm gonna get with you. I'm within the next, probably month, so I can map it out. Maybe I'll start getting with you a little earlier so we can start putting it together so we can figure out what that look like. Cause
we work fast, so
I know you work fast.
However fast you get it to me, we'll turn it around quickly. So no worries whatsoever.
All right, thank you, my love.
Of course. Have a wonderful night.
You too. Yep.
All right, bye.
Jose. Huh?
All I say is 100 people.
100 people, and it's not just It's not just the Patreon.
It's TA.
It's TA too. TA is family.
I was about to say, though, they don't even know how to act in the chat. So.
TA is family. They don't know how to act in the chat. They don't know how to act in the chat. Damn. We got to screen their ass. Yeah, we going to go out the country. I ain't going to lie. That'd probably be the best thing, too. We going out the country, first class, top tier experience. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's something different. That's something different. And check this out, Jose. We can turn it into a membership where, twice a year, we do 2 big trips out the... Ooh. We do 2 big trips out the country, and then we do... Watch this, Jose. We do 3 trips a year, 2 big trips out the country, and 1 trip to Bahamas, somewhere in the country where you ain't gotta go that far. You don't gotta, you need the Bahamas. You need a passport for the Bahamas. Yeah.
Puerto Rico,
You sure you need a passport for the Bahamas? You do need that for the Bahamas, man. Yeah. Yeah, you need a passport for the Bahamas. I remember I tried to get one for my daughter because we could go. So we could do that, Jose, 2 big trips, one at the beginning of the year, one at the end of the year, and then we do one at the middle of the year where we just go Bahamas, Hawaii.
I ain't never been.
I'm going in September. My mastermind. So that's good, dog. And Africa is a 14-hour trip. They can do that. You get the whole plane. That's crazy. I wonder how much it'll cost to wrap a plane. So let's just take it there. Let's take it there. We ain't thinking small. Let's wrap the whole plane. Wallstreet look like us now. Wrap the plane. We thinking big, baby. We top tier. We top tier. We let everybody because you know this thing where you can get off the plane at the bottom, they take the picture, we take a picture in front of the plane. You know I don't just be talking to talk, dog.
I already got it wrote down.
You know I don't talk to just be talking. 12,000 to wrap a plane?
Maybe that might, I don't know.
No. You talking about a plane with 100 people, that probably cost about 50.
That's probably like a smaller plane. That's probably
Yo, we thinking next level. You know the optics on that? Okay, let's get to flush stuff flipping. It's coming. It's coming. But you gotta realize we do 100 people, we probably gonna need about 25 of them spots, just us, for security, because we still gotta have security. We gotta have security, because we gotta make sure nobody ain't fighting. We praying that it's good people, but they're still black people. Man, y'all know how we get down. You feel me? Yeah, we need people to navigate. Oh, you the one was talking crazy in the chat. What's happening? Yeah. You Leonard 678X. Yeah, that's me you were talking to. Yeah. Remember you told me get out there and play it? Remember you told me get my money up? Well, what's up? Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we need that. We need logistics. We need security. We need not so much a chaperone. You know, the stuff that LaShawna be doing. Hey, everybody, come here. Go through this line. We need that. Hey, that ain't bad, though.
Matt said, who fighting? I'm white.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And watch this. We got to find a way to get I got to get 5 or 6 yachts because you can only put 13 people on a yacht at a time. So I got to get 10 yachts. Real talk. I got to get 10 yachts. Or this trip going to cost. This trip going to cost. It's going to be worth it, though. Shorty, do out. You better come, too. You better come. And it's kid-friendly. It's kid-friendly. With the kid, got to be a certain age. 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 Dang, bro, we just came up with this on the show. I love this, dog. I love this. My brain is running right now. I won't talk about this for the next hour. You don't need much understand. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I promise you. I'm not. Jose, you definitely getting a call at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yo. All right, let's get to it. Flush it up, flip it, man. Let's go. Tootie is back there swinging like Trey on Boys in the Hood right now. I know it. Y'all better stop saying cruise. Yo, I'm not going. I don't want to be like the Titanic, fam. I'm not going on no cruise. Wild all you want. I'm not going. No, ma'am. If 300K altogether, everything, hell no. Hell no. I wouldn't even go on that. Hell no. Oh, somebody said something. Estimated wrap for a simple design, you could be looking at around $50,000, $100,000. A complex wrap for a more detailed wrap. Yep, I figured that about $50,000 to $75,000. Yeah, that'd be hard, boy. I think we could charge about what? Full thing, everything in play? About what? What you think?
Me charging people? I don't know them prices.
Probably about, for everything? Yeah, that's a lot. Huh?
3 per person?
Now, cause we get a different break because we bring in 100 people.
Yeah, we're going to get sponsors too.
I can connect you with the director of Atlantis in Bahamas. That's why I love this community. Let's go, man. Flush it up, flip it, man. Let's go, man. We got the people up all night, man. Let's go, man. All right, let's go. 5K? No, it's definitely gonna cost more than 3,000 and 5,000. That's a fact. You looking at double digits. Yeah, you looking at double digits. You looking at 5 figures for sure. You talk about some 3,000 to 5,000. Where you gonna stay at? You must gonna watch that thing on Zoom. They say we got the Zoom available too for $3,000. Yeah. You can watch it. Tell everybody on the Zoom what's up. They paid $3,000 again. Oh. Oh my God. He said, "Bro, you gonna pay $3,000 to watch it on Zoom." Y'all crazy. All right, let's get to it. Today, let's get to it, man. Flash it or flip it, man. First on the list, man, we got United Healthcare. Jose, you know what that is, man. Operates through this following segments. It's a health insurance company, bro. Year to date, they up 10%. 1 year, they up 16%. Jose, they pay a 1.4% dividend yield. Jose, flush it or flip it?
We flip it. We get money.
I'm not mad at that. All right, next on the list, Jose, is MasterCard. I don't got to tell you what MasterCard is. MasterCard, Jose, year to date is up 10%. In 1 year, Jose, is up 19%. Flush it or flip it?
We're going to get money.
We're going to pass on MasterCard, dog. All right, next on the list is Lindy. So this is a company I had for a while, right? I owned it for a minute. Let's look at it, though. It is a global industrial gas and engineering company. It designs and builds equipment that produces industrial gas. The company also offers gas production and processing service such as olein plants, natural gas plants, air separation plants, and hydrosynthesis gas plants. Year to date, Jose, the company is up 11%. In 1 year, it is up 21%. Jose, we flushing or we flipping?
Numbers too close. I'm going to be the people's champ right now, so we're going to flip, though. We at 59%.
Where did that one go? All right, next on the list, Jose, is McDonald's. You know what they do. Year to date is down 3%. 1 year is up 1%. Jose, flush it or flip it?
Flush. That's what happened after you leave, too.
All right, next on the list is Stryker. It is a medical technology company which engages in the provision of products and services that help improve patient and health care outcomes. It operates under the med-surg and neurotechnology in orthopedics and spine segments, Jose. Year to date, Jose, it is up 15%, and in 1 year, it is up 23%.
I like Stryker.
We like Stryker. All right, next on the list is UBS, Jose, UBS. It is a holding company which engages in the provision of financial management. It operates through the following segments: global wealth management, personal and corporate banking, and asset management and investment bank. Year to date is down 0.42%. 1 year is up 29%. Jose, flush it or flip it?
Numbers not too. Nah, we're going to flush that.
I like that one, Jose. Well, it's having a bad part of this year, but it's down. But what I looked at was in 1 year is up 30%.
Okay.
Right, 30%. And then I looked at the 5 years, up 189%. I just took a little glimpse at it. So it wasn't nothing I knew about like that. All right, next on the list, Jose, BP. You know what they is, the oil company, man. Gas company. Year to date, British Petroleum. Year to date, down 6%. 1 year, down 8%. And they got people that running people 401k that actually got that in it.
Really?
That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about right there. Next on the list, Jose, is my toilet broke. Regeneron, Jose. It's a biotechnology company that engages in the discovery, invention, development, manufacturing, and commercialization of medicines. It produces portfolio. Its product portfolio includes the following brands. I can't pronounce none of that. I ain't even gonna try. The firm accelerates the traditional drug development process through its proprietary technologies. Jose, the stock is $1,100. Year to date is up 36%. 1 year is up 44%.
We're going Regeneron with Regeneron. Let's get it.
Last but not least, Jose, AEM. All right. Agnico Eagle Mines, Jose. It is engaged in the exploration and production of gold. It operates through the following segments: northern business, southern business, and exploration. The northern business segment comprises of La Ronde Mine, Zone 5 Mine, La Pa Mine, Goldex Mine, Metal Bank Mine, including Canadian Mine, Jose. The company is up 50% year to date and is up 76% in 1 year.
We getting money because knew them numbers too.
We like it. That's our Flush It Up 50 for the night, man. Jose, can we stop the chat for a second? Can we get some likes up in the chat? We got 3,500 people in the chat. We got 1,000 likes, man. Can we get the likes up, please? Can we get at least 2,000 likes, Jose? Can we get at least 2,000 likes, Jose? Let's get 2,000 likes, Jose. Let's get 2,000 likes, Jose. Can we get 2,000 likes out here, Jose? Golly, dog. We just want 2,000. We just want 2,000. We just want 2,000. Just 2,000. All right, let's go to it, man. What we got? Let's talk about it.
Hey, Big Trap, what's good, man? This is Brian from Brooklyn, New York, man. First of all, I want to thank you for everything that you've been doing for the community. It was dope seeing you in Paris and enjoying yourself. I wonder what those European people were thinking when they saw a black man in the front row with better seats than them. Is he an athlete? Is he a rapper? Does he know the athletes? Nope. He's an investor. So it was inspiring to see that. But my question for the day is to ask you, based on the world events that's been happening and the recent market crash, how do we use that data to enhance our investing strategies? I know as investors we have an identity, but we also have to flow with the market and take what it gives us. So how do we use the data from the events that happened recently to advance who we are as investors?
Oh, man, that's a good question, man. First of all, man, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the, thank you for that, man. Yeah, I had a good time out there, man. I had a good time out there. I still, it's crazy, Jose, I still go look at, like, Olympic stuff, and I feel like I'm back right there, dog. Like, some of those races, I'd be like, yo, I was right there. And I'd be like, Like, Quincy Hall, that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I still go look at some of those races and be like, yo, I feel like I was right there, bro. So, man, that's something I would never forget. And because the next 2 Summer Olympics are in America, I'm so glad I went. Like, the next one's in LA, I'm probably not going to go to that one because LA going to be hectic for sure. And then the next one is in Salt Lake City. Might go to that. That ain't bad going to, huh? I don't know. Because the next winter one is in Milan, and then the one after that is in they go to winter is in, it's somewhere else, and then they go to Utah. Yep, I looked it up. I was like, damn, how did America get it back to back like that? I don't know, they must have paid some money. Anyway, how do we use the data? So that's a great question, man. The way we use the data is we ask ourselves this question. We say, for sure, we already know that the market is, what I see is the market is reverting back to the winners that it previously was already in. So what it did do over that 5-week period of time was it allowed us to position ourselves in some of the companies that we missed, right? Think about it. You was able to get in an NVIDIA now at $91 or $92. Like, if I wouldn't have been on a plane, we would definitely have another $100 because the $100 NVIDIA option I got was when it was a $1,000 play that got reduced. We would definitely have a $100 NVIDIA option call up there. You was also able to get a CrowdStrike at 218. I was on a plane for that too. Like the all-time high for this company was at 389 3 weeks ago before that glitch happened, right? You were able to get so many companies at discount prices. So what I would say is, and all of those companies haven't recovered. So what I would be doing is saying, how do I position myself but not go all in, still being weary of a September, may not be that deep of a pullback, but still being able to position myself for what happens in September. Then we got a quiet witching in September. So the market can still give us that. So and that's another thing with, Patreon. Like, that's why I ain't really getting greedy. I did that. That was a 100%. That was a in the moment play with that Palantir. But I'm now like, okay, we got September coming. Let me be cautious. We got quiet winter in September. Let me be cautious. I may try to do something simple, but nothing major. But I'm looking to see what October going to look like. Now, what'll help us with that is let's piece some things together too at one time. We get a Fed meeting where the Fed going to tell us what we going to do. 25, 50. They probably go towards 25. That's going to push the market a certain way. But also, let's go a little further. You got NVIDIA next week on the 28th. That's pivotal. So you got those two things in motion that's pivotal for the market. That's going to tell us a lot about the market. If you get those things align with one another, meaning we get that 25 hike, and then we also get a great NVIDIA earnings, you don't get a bad September. You might have enough momentum to flow through September to get you into October. Let's not forget what you got after that. You got what? Election, November the 6th. That's going to also tell us what's going to happen, how the market going to feel moving forward. So this is the most critical time for the year for me because you have September, you got October, you got November, December, which is typically that Santa Claus rally. Then you got the January effect. So for me, I'm looking at that. You got another earnings season baked in there, September, December. So for me, we take all that data and we ask ourselves, what is the market truly rewarding? And if we figure out what the market is rewarding, we say, here's what we pivot to. Here's what we pivot to. We take some profits, and that's why I tell people now, like, it's okay. Like, my partner hit me up, Chad, he was like, Trap, man, I know you said it's not 100%. I got one contract, I'm in this, I'm up. I say, man, sell it. There's nothing wrong with taking a little profit here. You got one contract. Take that, and then reposition because the market's still on. It still got some stuff out there that's really cheap. So that's kind of what I think about that, man. I think we should pay attention to where the market is leaning toward, not what the headlines are saying, but what the market is leaning toward, but also where the market is selling off at. Like, I have no problem with the market selling off winners and then repositioning to get back in them. Why? Because the market gonna always go back to the things that they know is gonna make them money. So I hope I answered that really good for you, brother. I definitely like that. Let's go, man.
Good Trap. My name is Snyder. Hope all is well. Thank you and your team for taking my question. My question is, when evaluating a company using the ROIC, which is the WACC, which is the better metric to use, and of the better metric to use, what's a good range for that metric?
So you always want here's a great way to use that. You want the ROIC to be greater than the WACC. Plain and simple. Don't even make it complicated. When you're looking at a good company, their ROIC will be greater than their WACC, and that's showing you a company that's one up on your metric list, King. That's a great question, too, because that's a fundamental question. ROIC is your return on invested capital, and your WACC is weighted average cost of capital. So this is basically how much they paying for the debt, right? So if a company has a greater ROIC than they do a WACC, then you know that they're making more money on the money that they have, and they can pay off the debt that they just actually service the debt that they get for that. So 100% 100%. If I just answer that, you probably didn't have it. We break it down in depth in that, but you want a company that has a greater ROIC than a WAC all the time. Let's go. Jose, we got 2K likes.
Hey, Trap, this is Jacqueline. I have a question about an option that I am currently in. Right now, I have 2 contracts on an NVIDIA 136 call. They expire in January of 2025. Even though I'm down about 50% on it right now, I am still bullish on NVIDIA. You know that we have earnings coming up on the 28th, and they are probably expected to do well. Right now, the RSI is at 47 and it's trending up. So that's a good sign. Also, the VIX has been going down the past several days, another good bullish sign. So I'm wondering, to make my trade more profitable, do you recommend that I average down at the same strike price? Or should I try to roll down to a lower strike price? And if so, which one would you recommend? Or do you think I should just leave it as it is and let my 2 contracts ride out? Thank you so much for your answer and take care.
I go that warm hug. That was chicken noodle soup on a sick day, boy. You hear me? I felt it. So I'm kind of lost though. So she's down 50% on a 136 call. I think it's at 127 right now. I don't think you should be down 50% on a 136 call. So I would have to look at, I don't like that. But what I will say is, for that call, I wouldn't roll it down. But if you wanted to, and the reason why I wouldn't roll it down because you don't average down is because, so there's a difference between average down and rolling down. So she asked 2 great questions. She said, do I average down, meaning do I take that play and roll it down and stretch out the expiration date, or do I take that play, roll it down, and bring back my strike price? That's what she's asking. So both of those costs, right? What I would do is, I'm not mad at the call because we have a 140 in, so I'm not mad at you on the 136 call, which actually is good. You got to January. I think you keep them where they are and let the stock do what it's supposed to do. I think you've gotten some good returns on the stock recently. What I would have loved for you to do was, when it was in that 105, even if you didn't get into the 90s, when it was in that 105 or 110 range, I would have loved for you to get in another NVIDIA play if you wanted to just see some profit, get in another maybe a 125 play or something. That would have served you well instead of rolling that one down. But again, I know emotions be, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want you to roll that play down. I want you to keep that play where it is. And what I want you to do is be patient. I think this week gonna help you out a little bit, right? But here's what I do want you to do. If that play, let me see something. I'm about to help you out right quick. All right, so it's 126. All right, so if NVIDIA goes to 120 or less, I want you to take and add another leg to that, and then I want you to get back in the options masterclass, and I want you to go with a 10% play on that play. I want you to go from the current strike price, go back in the options masterclass, put that formula back in, and I want you to do a 10% play. That's what I want you to do. If it goes back to that, if it goes to 120, if it doesn't go to 120, you good. Don't move. But if it goes to 120, I want you to go back in that play, and I want you to do a 10% on that play. Not on that play, I want you to add another leg, but at 10%, but leave the 136 is where they at, because you got September earnings, and then you got that. I think you'll be all right. I see a big old, I've been watching it. Nobody has declined, or nobody has talked about them not spending money. Everybody has said they ramped up more spending, so I think they'll do good. I think the biggest thing with the NVIDIA call going to be on what is the Blackwell chip doing and what is the guidance moving forward. I think Jensen going to be real bullish about that guidance, but that Blackwell going to play a big role in what they're doing. But I like what you got going on, Queen. I know sometimes it be a little pressure, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad at the 136 call. I'm not mad at you for making that play. But like I said, if you go back to that 120 area, that 120 range, I want you to go back in the options masterclass and dial up a 10% play on that. Use the formula, get you a 10% play out there, and that'll make you feel a little better. Good, man, good. God, that was really good. Let's go, Jose.
Hey, Trap. Love and life, family. Appreciate you for all you do. Man, you're a blessing. Your achievements, your success, incredible, right? I feel like Hollywood's knocking. So with that being said, when them execs come at you and they want to shoot that Wallstreet Trappin movie, who do you have in mind to play the role of Trap? Yeah, I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it. But if you got somebody else in mind, what are you thinking about? Peace.
Hold up, run it back. I missed something. Run it back, Tootie.
Hey, Trap. Love and life, family. Appreciate you for all you do. Man, you're a blessing. Your achievements, your success, incredible, right? I feel like Hollywood's knocking. So with that being said, when them execs come at you and they want to shoot that Wallstreet Trappin movie, who do you have in mind to play the role of Trap? Yeah, I'll do it. I don't have a problem with it. But if you got somebody else in mind, what are you thinking about?
My dog said, I do it. I don't got a problem with it, dog. Like, we good. Man, I don't know, man. I probably try to do it myself, knowing me, you hear me? I try to do it myself, dog. Horrible. I'll go to acting school for a year. While they writing it out, I go to school for a year, dog. I try to play my damn self. We didn't tell 50 no when he played 50 and Get Rich or Die Trying. We loved it. It was a cold clap. Huh? Who's Young Trap? I don't know. We got to find somebody. I got to find somebody. I got to find some. Eminem played himself in 8 Mile. I want to play my damn self. Ain't nobody gonna play this like me. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about the tickets. I'm still mind blown. The way you broke it down is crazy.
Nah, man, I'm gonna play myself. I'm gonna play the beat, but I think if I had to think about like Young Trap, I don't even know the young actor's name. But if I had to like let somebody play me and it wasn't me, it'll probably be like Woody. If I had to just go with anybody, Woody, who played Bobby Brown in New Edition.
That's Kane off of
Kane, yeah. I'd probably be like him, you hear me? I like him. He get down. Like he do his thing. Like I rock his son. I rock his son.
Wait, what age range would that be?
I don't know shit. It's movies, bro. Niggas change their age all the time. They wear fake beards all the time, dog. You can grow a beard. Nah, we definitely not doing that. Nothing against my guy TP. But I'll probably let him play me. I think he'll be a gangster to play me. You know what I'm saying? I think he'll be a gangster to play me. I'll go with Woody. I'll go with Woody. That'll probably be who I go. Like Woody go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or real talk. If not Woody, y'all might laugh at this, but the dude be wearing a nail polish, bro. And I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but he be wearing nail polish in real life. But he a singer. He be singing. He play on The Shy.
Oh, Jacob.
No, black dude, bro. The brother. No, that's the light-skinned dude. Wolf.
Yeah.
That dude can act his butt off, yo. That dude, Wolf James.
Yep.
Bro, that dude can act.
Yeah.
That dude can act, family. I would let Wolf James do it.
He said he went to school with y'all.
Who?
Tootie said he wants to be with y'all.
Tootie. that dude ain't went to no school with me. He probably went to college with Tudor. You know, I was in prison. Stop playing. Oh, see, he ain't went with me. Wow. Yep. I did not know that. He from New Orleans? I did not know that. Oh, he could play me. No, he could play me. I would let Luke James do it. Wolf James, I would let him do it, dog. Bro, that dude got skills, dog. He can really act, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you what made me know he can really act too, though. The way he played on The Shy was one thing. But the Scary Movie thing he did, you saw the Scary Movie he played in? Oh,
yes.
Man, y'all know he wear the nail polish, man. But I ain't got nothing against him. Like, that's the thing for, I ain't tripping on that. Them, bruh.
Nah, he went crazy.
Bruh. I watched him. I was like, I was like watching it with my pistol.
Yeah, he went crazy.
I was like, nah, dog. This nigga, wow. He cold-blooded, dog. Like, he that, like, range. So it'll probably be like one of them, dog. But you know who I would let play in that too? My dude, Malcolm Mays. So he plays, in Canaan, he plays his Rock's brother. He played a brother, the one who drunk right now. That's my dog from LA. So I'll let him play in it too, because he just know how to play. But there had to be somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? There had to be somebody that I know got flavor, somebody that I know can get busy. What we got, bro? Oh, man, what a show. What a show. I'm not going to hold y'all too long tonight, man. I'm not even going to go crazy with all of, I think we need to focus on, just getting our freedom out the market, man. Like understanding that, understanding that we got freedom in the market, understanding the market is a forward-looking mechanism, but understanding that it's leverage. Understanding that it's leverage. Understanding it can change the dynamic of our whole entire family. I know for a fact, y'all, like, I walk around proud because I know we got money in the market. Because I know that the market is changing not just my life, but it's changing my daughter's life, it's changing my cousin's life, it's changing the people around me life. I know that. And that's what makes me proud, y'all. And I know for a fact, when we saw all them comments in the chat, I know it's changing y'all life. And so that's why I love it, man. And I'm an advocate for it. I'm not leaving it. I'm going to be here with it. Yep, crypto, yep, real estate, all that. I'm Wall Street trapper, fam, and we going to die in this market. We're going to change our life. We're going to change our family life, man. We're going to have a whole bunch of millionaires, and we're going to say, we the ones. We the ones. So I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week, same time, same place, same 3 hours and 22 minutes. You feel me? Make sure, man, y'all get y'all merch, man. We gotta make George earn the check that I pay him every week. You feel me? So make sure y'all get y'all merch, man. Trapper Apparel Inc. We got the link down there. Also, make sure y'all download it on each and all platforms, man. Make sure y'all download it. Make sure y'all download it, man, on each and every platform y'all on. Make sure y'all got it on auto download for sure. Make sure y'all go to the Wall Street Trapper YouTube. Me and Brandon been cooking. We been cooking on that page. Other than that, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Let's go.